hasn't been aborted.
Red flag.
That would be a red flag. That is a red flag now. So, race control making an immediate decision, and they've got all the onboards, they've got all the screens available to them, and they've decided that visibility is too poor.
Lando, how are the conditions up the hill?
Yeah, I mean, not ideal for the time being. I can't see a lot behind the safety car, so can't imagine what it's like for everyone else.
And he's on pole, so if he can't see, you bet your bottom dollar that those behind can't see. Red flag. Now this could be good news for those that ran a rear wing that was designed for top speed more than top downforce yesterday. The likes of Esteban Ocon, the likes of George Russell. If it's a lengthy red flag, now that we've got the formation lap underway, can they change to a new spec?
Yes, too long to change a rear wing, though. That's a big job,
yeah.
A very big job. But yes, you're out of Parc Fermé conditions once you get going. But we haven't started the race yet, have we? What we have done, of course, is started the countdown. We've had this all before, haven't we? But it's a 2-hour, maximum 2-hour race within a 3-hour window. Yeah. I believe the 3 hours has now started.
So we've just ticked past 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Means we need to get done by 6 o'clock. Otherwise, the race will be called off no matter how many laps we have put in so far. So we're into the pit lane now. The cars will roll towards the end of it and stop, but for how long?
And they must park in the fast lane. If they're taken out of the fast lane, they have to go to the back of the field. But Max Verstappen is saying something that I'm thinking very much too, is why not just keep trundling around? The best way to clear water is to have this lot go over them every 3 minutes in safety car speed. So why not just keep trundling around behind the safety car?
Well, it's a very fine point. We're not race control. We don't make those decisions. The FIA tend to be risk averse rather than risk anything that's, you know, big accidents, and we've seen big accidents here at Spa before, and they put safety first at all times. I possibly would have given it a couple of laps just to see if the conditions improve or not. If it has stopped raining, can these intermediate tyres get enough water washed away or not? Either way, all the cars now stopping in the pit lane, and the crews will get the easy ups. By the looks of it, it's a Red Bull mechanic there struggling, and it's not very easy to put up down there. They'll get the easy ups up, and we will wait for further instructions from race control.
Yeah, and to quote Max, that's just silly, way too cautious. But anyway, we are where we are.
Hello. Am I audible?
Is the most dangerous thing. I mean, the spray.
Am I audible?
Difficult,
Blazy.
but then it always was.
Absolutely. Max Verstappen.
Am I audible?
65
Chat.
career race wins, as I mentioned.
So minimum or 15 minute,
coming from
15-20 minute, आधा घंटा तो minimum जाएगा.
Those in the
I think so.
grandstands that are covered are probably enjoying the conditions an awful lot more. Ayu Komatsu is down on the Haas pit wall for us. Ayu, we kind of expected this, but any indication as to how long we might be waiting to get going again?
Yeah, this is
आप भले ही F1 नहीं देखते, लेकिन any predictions from your side?
So, start procedure, we have minimum 10 minutes
McLaren,
warning,
Red Bull,
right?
Ferrari,
So 5 times they
Mercedes,
want to get
कौन
going
सी
again,
team
it's got
आपको
next
ज़्यादा
race
पसंद है
coming,
ऐसा?
so potentially you're going to be waiting for some time.
I wondered if you had enough time to make adjustments to Esteban's rear wing, given that his is a lot skinnier than Ollie Behrman's, and you could give him a bit more downforce.
Hello, करवा जी, sorry, वो थोड़ा सा audio issue हो गया
Which
था.
is a bit of a shame. He
Sorry for
intimated
that.
on the grid they didn't necessarily have the best setup for these
Yes,
conditions.
करवा जी, chat तो दिख रही है. Hello.
Yeah, but really depending on the water level, how quickly it
Chat
dries.
तो दिख रही है.
He
आप
had a
कैसे हो करवा
decent
जी?
amount of confidence in the configuration, so we discussed it.
बारिश रुक गई है, बारिश रुक
of
गई
course,
Mercedes.
and that's the configuration we went for. So no, I think it's all to play.
ब्लेजी, हम कभी दोस्त नहीं बन सकते, sorry. अगर तू Mercedes last season तक बोलता ना, तो मैं बड़ा खुश होता. लेकिन अभी नहीं. भाई Ferrari.
Standing orders is not too bad.
Yeah, sorry, I've just got another thing coming in here. My question
Blaze
is,
जी बोलिए,
has the
Ferrari
3 hours started yet? The maximum
Ferrari on top,
the
घोड़ा
race is
भगाना है।
allowed to take place over.
घोड़े को सपोर्ट कीजिए यार, मर्सिडीज
Hey
मतलब
there, are you?
टीम
I
ही
think we
टट्टी
might
है
have
वो,
lost Io for a moment. We'll try and get Io
और
back
अपोजिट
in a
टीम
few
को कभी
moments.
सपोर्ट नहीं करना है
Apologies,
ब्लेज जी।
for that. Yeah, the formation lap has taken place. There will be at least one more formation lap.
यार मेरे को डर है ये रेस बोरिंग ना हो जाए, जिसके काफी ज्यादा चांसेस है, काफी ज्यादा चांसेस है, क्योंकि हर 5-5 मिनट में बारिश होगी, हर 15 मिनट में बारिश होने के आसार दिख रहे हैं चैट।
That has now stopped. What we were hearing in our ears was a radio message at McLaren, so let's have a listen to it now.
Lando, question, is it visibility or standing
भाई
water?
फुल
Yeah, visibility. The standing water
रेनी माहौल हो रखा है, एकदम रेनी माहौल।
Right, it's all
यार
about visibility here, and this is what we
ब्लेज जी,
feared,
आप
and
कोई मोटर स्पोर्ट
the
वगैरह
information
कोई
we
ऐसा
were getting
फॉलो
from the
करते हो कि
teams is
नहीं?
that that's what they were
बताइए।
fearing as well, going into this afternoon, and knowing
F1
that visibility
या
is so
MotoGP,
poor here, Martin.
NASCAR,
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like we should be out there in this
ये
window.
मेरे
We
ख्याल
should
से
be
आपको
out
शुरू
there
करना
doing
चाहिए।
something, whether it's behind the safety car or actually getting underway, and instead of just waiting for the heavy rain to turn up. Meanwhile, Anthony is at the sky pads.
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
यार
It's really interesting, all the views, and fans will have their own views as well on
मिनिमम आधा घंटा तो गया भाई,
under the canopy of the sky pad. I can see more clouds coming this
मिनिमम
way.
आधा
Maybe
घंटा
some
तो
people thinking,
गया।
well, you know, like you ride on board with Oscar Piastri, you can see on his dash actually, if we just stop it there, on here that you see his speed, so 125
जिसको
kilometers an hour on
आप
his dash.
सपोर्ट
So,
करने
visibility
वाले
looks fine. You say, yeah, this is no problem at all. Let's get out there, let's go
जिसको
racing. But
जिताना है उसको
Lando
सपोर्ट
Norris,
मत।
who's just in front of him, has said
हाँ,
the
इसीलिए
opposite. He's
फुल
saying
सपोर्ट
that we heard him on the radio saying,
टू
actually visibility isn't too
मैक्लेरेंस,
bad. But if you go further down the grid,
फुल
I just
सपोर्ट
asked
भाई,
this
फुल
clip to come
सपोर्ट
in,
टू मैक्लेरेंस।
and you've brought on board with Pierre Gasly. It's a very different story. Yes, he's going a bit
वो लोग
faster,
आग लगा
but
देंगे भाई।
further back in the pack, once he gets out of Raidillon here and behind other cars on the Kemmel Straight, suddenly start questioning that. Maybe I think I'm quite happy with the decision not to start this race, because it's like we saw before when I did my piece before on the Sky Pad, that based on previous years, yeah, when visibility gets as low as this, you're kind of asking for trouble. The track is good enough for intermediates, but it's the visibility that's the problem. As a race
full
director,
support to McLaren,
you've got
yep.
that responsibility in your hands. And it's easy for us
सिर्फ
as
उन्हें
fans,
फर्स्ट
maybe
टर्न में ना
sitting at
भाई
home,
बाहर
to think,
जाना है
just get
बस।
out there and race. Think about it again, if you're the sole responsible person to
वो
give the
दोनों
green
का
light
वैसा है
to
कि
allow
फर्स्ट सेकंड चल रहे हैं,
these
दो
drivers
फर्स्ट
to drive
सेकंड
flat
ड्राइवर
out
एक
like
दूसरे
they
में
will,
कोलाइड
when
हो
they
जाए
want to.
भाई।
It's a very different art,
चैंपियनशिप
guys, I think.
चलेगी फिर, चैंपियनशिप।
Expecting heavy rain in 9
मजा आ जाएगा भाई।
And I think the hope is that after that heavy rain has gone, what will push through is something a little bit drier, and then we could maybe get
अभी
going
रेस
in
शुरू
a
हो
while's
सकती
time.
है
The
मेरे
news from the
ख्याल
FIA
से
is that most
अगले
of the drivers
5
did
मिनट
report
में I
poor
guess।
visibility during that
बारिश की
formation
वजह
lap,
से
hence the red flag. And Ant's just been looking at
Why-
this on the
why
Sky Pad,
Blaze
but
जी?
we can have another look once again. I mean, I've seen it worse.
अरे रेस डे पे
Martin, but I
बारिश
wouldn't
होती है
wanna
ना
be in the
भाई,
cockpit of that
बड़ा
Alpine
दुख
at the
होता है।
No, and I think in this day and
मतलब
age of responsibility,
क्यों?
if you've got the majority of drivers saying
भाई काफी ज्यादा पानी भर गया है।
and then somebody drops it at the
मुंबई
top,
वाला हाल हो रखा है वहाँ पे
Raidillon
ब्लेज जी,
here, and gets T-boned and there's
वो एकदम
serious
पानी
injury
भर
or
रखा है
loss,
रास्ते में।
then you've got responsibility to go with that.
बहुत ज्यादा हैवी रेन हो रही है, बहुत ही ज्यादा।
Liam Lawson.
I'm too old school on it.
Liam Lawson, former
ब्लेज
winner
जी
here in
सपोर्ट
F1
मैक्लेरन,
As
मैक्लेरन
I
को
mentioned,
हराना
that's
है।
the view from, his
फुल
cockpit.
जिंक्स
Lawson
कर
ninth
दीजिए
on the
मैक्लेरन
grid,
को,
for
फुल
this
जिंक्स।
race. Ahead of him is former
दोनों
teammate
ड्राइवर्स को
Yuki
जिंक्स करना
Tsunoda,
है।
who I mentioned, the first Japanese
फर्स्ट
driver to
लैप
reach
में
100
दोनों
Grand
ड्राइवर
Prix
एक दूसरे को
starts.
खा ले भाई,
Where he can
मजे ही
finally
मजे।
get going
हर 2
and
मिनट
actually
में
putting in his
यूट्यूब
best
चैट
qualifying
रिफ्रेश
since he
होना
went and got
जरूरी।
the promotion to Red Bull. So on a
I
weekend when
think
his former
पता
boss
नहीं।
at Racing Bulls is now his new team boss, he puts
मैं
in his
चलता
best
हूँ अब,
qualifying
मैं भी
for this team, for
मौजूद
the Red Bull team, and here's the view that Max
हम
Verstappen
करके
had
आया।
coming up towards the end of that formation lap.
Yeah, and of course,
Okay,
there's no
okay,
risk
okay,
whatsoever
Garwa ji.
behind the safety car if you want to keep
Bye,
this,
bye, bye.
I think the best way to clear water is to put these things over,
काम पे
and it just breaks the surface.
ओके
any
गरवा
standing
जी,
water,
शायद तब
but,
तक हाँ तब तक
it was surprising
अभी तो
how much
रेस
spray was
स्टार्ट
coming
होने
off
में
the back.
टाइम है
It was
और
almost
मतलब
slow
15-20
Lando
मिनट,
Norris behind the
तो
safety
शायद
car.
रेस के
At the
हाफ वे
top
थ्रू
of the
आप
hill
वापस से
then,
हमें मिले मे बी
but hurry up and wait now.
हाफ वे
I'm
थ्रू
afraid so.
हमारे आपसे
Happy
फिर
Sunday
मुलाकात हो।
afternoon to you all.
यार ब्लेस
And I'm
पता
sure,
नहीं
like
चक्कर
Max
क्या है
Verstappen,
कि
that
जब
you're
तू ही
sat on a
CMD
comfy
डालता है
chair
ना,
somewhere, wherever you
तेरे
are around the
इसमें
world, waiting
ये
for the
सारे
action,
अपना
to
कमांड्स आते
happen.
हैं, दिखते हैं।
Max,
बाकी
for me,
कोई भी
showing
हो
this
या अगर
weekend
मैं भी
his
हूं ना तो
ability
ये
and
कमांड्स
ability
नहीं
to
दिखाता। आई
just
डोंट नो व्हाई, क्या
compartmentalize
चक्कर है।
everything and put any off-track distractions and noise to the back of his head, then
कुछ
go
तो
out
इशू है
doing his
आई
best
थिंक
in
जो
the
समझ में
brilliant
नहीं आ
sprint
रहा।
race yesterday. He looked in full control of that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was.
मैं मतलब मैंने कितनी बार ट्राई किया है, पर शायद रूपर्ट पम्पकिन और तेरा तुम दोनों का ही आता है, बाकी किसी का नहीं आता है। आई डोंट नो व्हाई।
Obviously not solo because you need an awful lot of people around you to do that. But he does have the ability to.
Sorry, yeah, lighting is perfect.
All the easy ups.
Uh,
Grid. Sorry, in the fast lane.
Rain is about to hit the track in 4 minutes. यार मतलब ये रेन आएगी, उसके बाद में पानी लोग निकालेंगे, फिर उसके बाद में रेस चालू होगी, यानी 7 बजे तक तो रेस चालू नहीं हो रही। आई थिंक सो। Yo, Hamilton is in the garage. Hamilton is in the garage. Hello, chat. Any Ferrari fans in the chat?
Taking respect of Delta, drive straight to the pits. Do not stop in the box.
Oh, that's a bit
I
silly.
don't know, but I think
Just run, like, relax. Jesus.
McLaren में से
They're way too cautious.
Yeah.
Now the rain is coming, they have the rain, and then
यार ब्लेज, मेरा चेहरा इतना भी खराब नहीं है कि आपको छुपाना पड़ जाए। जस्ट से इतना भी बुरा नहीं है कि आप बात बात पे हमारा चेहरा छुपा देते हो या बिगाड़ देते हो। लेकिन ये वाला फिल्टर फन है यार, फन टू वॉच काइंड ऑफ फिल्टर। आज रूपर्ट पम्पकिन जी काफी ज्यादा डरे हुए हैं। उनका ड्राइवर स्टार्ट कर रहा है 4th से P4, और P4 में ओपनिंग टर्न में ही बहुत ज्यादा लफड़े होते हैं भाई। कम ऑन ब्लेज, मेरे को लगता है कि आपको भी F1 स्टार्ट करनी चाहिए। आई थिंक सो, आपको भी F1 देखना शुरू करना चाहिए। भाई अच्छा फिल्टर आना चाहिए, कोई खराब वाला नहीं ब्लेज।
After that Max Verstappen radio, he had something else to say. He said that's a bit
Why
silly,
Blazy?
just run, like chillax.
Why?
I think it wouldn't be quite chillaxing, but I think the mood from the drivers is that nothing shifts.
देखो, अगर हम पैसे लगाए होते तो भाई अब तक तो बैंकरप्ट हो जाते, क्योंकि इस ईयर की 11 रेस हो चुकी है और अभी तक एक भी अच्छी रेस फरारी को 2 मिली है, हमारे ड्राइवर को एक भी रेस अच्छी नहीं मिली है। क्या लगाना चाहिए क्या ब्लेजी, क्या बोलते हो? प्रेडिक्शन लगाना चाहिए, आपके हिसाब से क्या प्रेडिक्शन हो सकती है? ओ, चेयर पे भी अभी आया था एक फिल्टर। यो यार, मेरे को लगता है ब्लेज कि तेरे को मेरा चेहरा नहीं पसंद है। कुछ तो है मेरे चेहरे के साथ जो तेरे को नहीं पसंद है। आई थिंक
That's a red flag. Entering
इसीलिए तो बार बार मेरा चेहरा छुपा देता है भाई, कोई ना कोई फिल्टर डाल के। वाई ब्लेज जी।
in the order that you're in. We'll come down and meet you.
लास्ट दो कौन जीता? लास्ट दो मैक्लेरन भाई, मतलब अब तक 11 रेस हुई है, जिसमें सिर्फ 2 रेडबुल का जो रूपर्ट पंपकिन को फेवरेट ड्राइवर है वो जीता है, मैक्स वर्स्टैपेन। अदर देन दैट एवरी रेस मैक्लेरन जीता है, एवरी रेस भाई। मतलब अलग लेवल डोमिनेशन चल रहा है और वो टीम मेरे को पसंद ही नहीं है। आग लगा रहे ब्लेजी, ब्लेजी स्ट्रीम पे आग लगा रहे हैं ब्लेजी। हाँ, मतलब एक ऐसी रेस चाहिए जो मैक्लेरन की बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब हो भाई, जो मैक्लेरन की ना बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब हो, वैसी रेस एक मिल जाए भाई, मैक्लेरन आ जाएगा। फरारी फॉर द विन चाहिए, फरारी भाई। मतलब लिटरली वो लोग ये रेस में अपग्रेड्स लेके आए हैं, जिसके बाद उनकी गाड़ी और बैकवर्ड में चल रही है। डाउनटेड वो लोग लेके आए भाई ये रेस। फरारी कितने पीछे है मैक्लेरन से भाई? बहुत पीछे। मतलब ये सीजन मैक्लेरन, ये वाली रेस फर्स्ट सेकंड मैक्लेरन है, थर्ड फरारी है, उसके बाद में 17th है फरारी, सेकंड ड्राइवर फरारी का। दोगला आदमी भाई, फरारी को पीछे डालना है भाई। और तुम क्या कल हार्बर खेल लिया? आज ट्रैक पे पानी पानी हो रखा है।
What a noob uninstall!
भाई लेकिन परमार साहब गरवा से थोड़ा संभाल के भाई, वो मैक्लेरन सपोर्टर है। मैक्लेरन सपोर्टर मुश्किल है फरारी में यार, ये मत बोलो यार। मैक्लेरन मैं पता नहीं क्यों मैं नहीं कर सकता मैक्लेरन को सपोर्ट, पता नहीं। मैक्लेरन का एक ड्राइवर को फिर भी कर सकते, लेकिन सेकंड ड्राइवर उनका बहुत फुद्दू है, जो पीछे से डोमिनेट उसको। यस, मुश्किल तो है भाई। अभी बारिश शुरू होने वाली है परमार साहब। यार मेरे को नहीं लगता कि अपना डिले होगी रेस। मतलब 44 लैप्स ही है शायद से, 39 लैप्स हो, आई थिंक सो मे बी। क्योंकि भाई माहौल तो बहुत ख़राब हो सकता है। 2021 स्पा मे बी, 2021 स्पा। बारिश हो रही है यार। परमा साहब तुम दोनों ने क्या पनौती लगाया, पहले ये बताओ रूपर्ट पंपकिन। बारिश यार हमें भी वही लग रहा है ब्लेज जी। यार एक तो ये दोनों एंग्री टैलिस्मैन और रूपर्ट पंपकिन ने जो पनौती लगाया है, एक तो हमारा ड्राइवर स्प्रिंट क्वालिफाइंग में स्पिन हो गया, मेन क्वालिफाइंग में ट्रैक लिमिट की वजह से थोड़ा वो हो गया, उसके बाद में इंजन पेनल्टी अलग से। भाई मतलब जितना भी बुरा हो सकता था ना ये सीजन में, सब ये एक ही रेस में हो रहा है भाई, सब कुछ एक ही रेस में हो रहा है। ओके, ट्रैक ड्राई करने की कोशिश शुरू हो चुकी है, ट्रैक ड्राई करने की कोशिश शुरू हो चुकी है। हाँ, और ऊपर से हमारे भाई, और ऊपर से दोनों फोन करके जला रहे हैं, ऊपर से दोनों फोन करके जला रहे ब्लेज। ऐसा भी नहीं कि भाई कर लेगा मतलब हो जाएगा, नहीं भाई, फोन करके उल्टा और जला रहे कि क्या फुद्दू है। ऐसा 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 थोड़ी होता है यार, गलत बात है ये।
be somebody running to the back of you instead. So you've got to keep your foot in on the throttle and assume and hope there's not something in the spray ahead of you.
फोन कर मतलब यार मतलब पहले से बंदा दुखी है भाई मतलब फर्स्ट क्वालिफाइंग का Q1 हुआ मैं सर पे हाथ रख के बैठ गया था कि अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता है रेस खत्म है ऊपर से लैप थे वो भी कम हो गए तो मिलेगा क्या अभी करने
21 seconds later, Giuseppe Campari. Both were
yo chat सेकंड फेज चालू हो चुका है रेन का सेकंड फेज चालू हो चुका है रेन का और यहाँ पे भी बारिश शुरू हो चुकी है भाई एकदम बारिश वाला माहौल हो चुका है हर जगह
Not that they're not brave now, they're extremely brave now, but it was just a different mentality, I should say, back in those days.
यार डिले है मुश्किल है अभी मुश्किल छे भाया मुश्किल छे
a very lengthy rain delay, but keeping everything crossed that we do get going eventually. Because we have an intriguing grid, intriguing prospect.
I have understeer at turn 18 and oversteer at turn 90.
Scored in the first half of this season. Ferrari,
Charles Leclerc,
he just keeps putting his Ferrari, you know, there or thereabouts, going for a 4th podium in 6 races today. And Max Verstappen, who's got a bit more downforce on.
DRS डिसेबल भाई हर एक चीज हो रखी है यार क्या P18 से सेंस मुश्किल है सेंस को ओवरटेक करना थोड़ा मुश्किल है स्ट्रोल हो सकता है कॉलोपिंटो हो सकता है हुल्केनबर्ग गैसली फिर मुश्किल है ऑकॉन बेरमैन एक बार के लिए हो सकता है बोर्टलेटो हो सकता है लॉसन हेडजार हो सकता है सुनोडा हो सकता है रसल मुश्किल है एल्बॉन मुश्किल है उनकी स्ट्रेट लाइन स्पीड अच्छी है
You both really enjoyed it, and your comeback question was magnificent.
Yes, he was very, very funny. A lot of words came out, but they weren't necessarily in the right order for Aussie that day. But anyway, yes, and that just sprung into my head. I'll try and think of a question for that answer. I asked him about his dogs because the time
हो जाए शुरू मजा आ जाए यार
the TV and all that sort of thing. Not virtual reality, the TV was a big
यार बहुत ज़्यादा डिले हो गया
है
रेस के हिसाब से बहुत ज़्यादा ही डिले हो गया है
I didn't understand any of the other words, so I don't know why I would know that. But anyway, we survived. It's a long time ago now, 20 years ago, terrifyingly. But yeah, what a wonderful character he was. And we've certainly met some on the grid, haven't we, over the decades?
Absolutely. I think on the Sabbath, it's right to have a little chat about Aussie. It's just one of those great moments between you both. Nico Hulkenberg has his fans here, and still a great moment. Silverstone as well was still my personal highlight. Silverstone a couple of weeks ago, finally see Nico Hulkenberg on a Grand Prix podium. And what's the phrase? If you first you don't succeed, try again. Well, he tried for another 238 times before he finally achieved it.
And let's not forget, he left
Come on, बारिश बंद कर दो.
Didn't it? And he came back with, I don't know, a new purpose, a new energy. He should have won the Grand Prix back in Brazil in the Force India. Great chance to win that day. That incredible rainy race in Hockenheim, he had a chance to win that. But like many others, flew off the road in the final corner. So yeah, it was nice.
Let's go Lando, wild Lando.
What you see is what you get with Nico Hulkenberg.
Absolutely. His junior record was absolutely phenomenal in GP2 and an A1 GP as well. And of course a world champion, Le Mans winner in sports cars, and finally getting that podium. He got asked about the trophy, you know, the trophy that was made out of bricks, and he said, I don't care, I've got one. That's the main thing. The fact that I've got it now is absolutely brilliant. So wet, very
ट्रैक
wet.
बहुत ज़्यादा फुल वेट्स वाला माहौल हो रखा है ट्रैक पे फुल वेट्स वाला
we could do with is the wind picking up a little bit to blow these clouds through just a little bit more. Clouds have blown through in Milton Keynes.
कोई ना कोई minimum 2 DNF तो है इस रेस में, minimum 2 DNF in this race, minimum 2 DNF. And maybe first 4 lap will be safety car. I think so. It's still raining. It's still raining, chat. I think it will take another 15 minutes maybe for the race start.
It'll be down the road.
Or will they abandon this race maybe?
Negative shows up with
Race milk, pasta with olive oil and Parmesan cheese.
Is now going to gate crash the commentary box. But before that, let's hear from Mr. Kravitz.
Thank you very much, Martin. Yes, down here in the
Charlie brother is sitting in his garage.
Andy Cowell. Andy, I assume you have the same information the rest of us. Maybe you have some more that.
Come on, man, start the race.
Seems to have started, but immediately kind of petered out to pass through, and then we can get going again. Any more you?
Yeah, just waiting for the rain to pass over and make sure that it's safe to run. As you can see, as the cars did the laps behind the safety car, the visibility is just too bad, and it takes a while to clear here. So yeah, we'll just wait and follow the FIA instructions.
It's still raining.
Heavy rain. If they had kept going round, we heard George Russell on the radio saying if they are going to go round and help clear, effectively make the cars clear the water away, then the safety car could go on. But I'm not sure with this kind of thoughts in race control that they were minded to do that kind of thing. Any idea about that?
I think it's always a difficult balance, isn't it? You know, F1 cars are very good at clearing the water.
Audience is dancing in the rain.
Levels are bad. We need to be very careful with aquaplaning and safety for the drivers.
Okay, just
come on.
down to your cars.
First 16 drivers collide with each other. Hamilton P1 easy.
That's only red flagging the start procedure, not necessarily
it's hammer time. Let's go. It's hammer time.
Where we are, we made the changes earlier on, so you know.
Louis 44.
Yeah, let's hope it clears up quickly and we get racing.
And when it does start, you imagine
it's
it would be
almost impossible for Louis to get the points. Almost impossible. Heavy rain is starting.
Lewis, Fernando, Kimi, and Carlos.
Exactly, but I imagine we're going to start behind the safety car.
Okay, just one more question about your chances in this race. With Fernando's experience and Lance's skill in wet weather conditions, is this a race potentially you could grab a podium on?
Yeah, we're fortunate. You know, both Lance and Fernando have got great experience and pedal the car well in the wet. So let's see what opportunities there are that we can grasp hold of.
Thanks very much. I'm sure you want to go. And just offer Crofty or Martin a chance to ask you a question.
How long it gonna take to start the race, man? How long?
French fries from the Aston Martin motorhome this weekend. Chips must be really down at Aston Martin there, Andy.
Heavy rain is started.
Recently, things have started to progress. Points are scoring, but you're in one hell of a scrap in midfield this weekend.
Stands. Yo, Ferrari.
Exactly. It's you know, we're not in great position at the moment, but you know, let's see how the race unfolds. The
it's been in
team
half an hour.
And,
still we are waiting for the race.
Sorry, Martin's going to ask a question.
Yeah,
sorry.
Like 2023 Monaco.
Coming to the grid had destroyed a set of intermediates. Have you lost one of the 5 sets already, would you say, on both cars?
Drivers are chilling.
I don't think that's an issue.
Okay.
Great.
Go well, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Andy. Yeah, interesting. That's, I mean, plenty of intermediates. They've got 4, haven't they?
That's enough to.
It's not
if they burn them out going to the grid, they won't last very long.
I know. They've got to look after them.
But when they get running, they'll dry up the track nice and quickly. Right, we've been joined in the commentary box by a special guest. Yes, the gate crasher, ladies and gentlemen, is back again after his exploits on the grid. Nico Rosberg is alongside us. Just the sort of day to be stood, not racing. We're going to try and get us all in vision. I feel like I'm in the middle of a Coldplay meme at the moment. I'm that close to Martin. But Nico, as a driver, this must be the sort of day you really hate.
First of all, I must say I almost feel honored as well to be alongside this incredible, legendary lineup here.
Bless you.
So you should.
Crofty and Martin. I mean, this is huge moment for me. My first time ever alongside you guys, I think.
We love the fact that you're here.
I mean, now they're trying to have a moment of relaxation, having a little bit of a laugh or so. But the conditions out there
Bottas
are
giving
horrendous.
coaching to
The
Antonelli.
race start will be horrendous. It will remain extremely difficult. I'm sure even if they wait a little bit, the
A little bit coaching is going on.
and you can't see anything. Literally, it's just a white wall.
What was your worst ever
There was so many.
race in the wet?
So many. Here,
Silverstone 2008.
Canada. You just cannot.
Canada was a long
Come
one,
on,
wasn't it?
man.
You have those long
Start
straights
the
like here
race.
as well, and you have to keep pedal to the metal. Yeah?
I mean,
You
they
have to keep
can
flat,
go with
obviously,
full
and you're
wets.
going blind
Maybe
for 10 seconds.
full
so
wets.
you're looking left, you're looking right at the walls to see if at some point you can find a brake
This
marker point appearing
track is
out
little
of
bit
out of
tricky.
nothing. 'Cause that
Oh,
gives you
they're
an indication, okay,
trying the track.
corner could be coming up
Yo,
soon.
yo, yo,
Maybe I should
7
start braking.
people
And
are
at the same time, you
watching
don't wanna
this
brake too
stream.
early
If you
'cause
are
have the
new
other
to
guys
this
behind
channel,
you who are
don't
fast.
forget to
They're gonna
like
run into
and
you, as we saw
subscribe.
Hajar run into
And
Antonelli, if I'm not
let's
mistaken,
wait
at Silverstone,
together
just
for
'cause
the
you
race
cannot
to
see anybody
start.
in front.
Have you
So
had
it's-
that where everybody starts
Oh,
slowing down
waiting
'cause you're
game is
listening
so
to the car
boring,
in
man.
front, you can't see it. And then you go,
Waiting
we're not at the
game
corner yet, and
is
start speeding up
Many
again.
too
times, of course,
boring.
many
It's a
times.
weird thing, is it, when you slow
Ollie,
down.
By
it's
the way,
fast.
Chad, what is your prediction for this
How are you
race?
feeling? What have you and the team been discussing here in
Who
the
do you
garage as we
think
wait for things
going
get
to
back
win
underway?
this race? Max Verstappen,
on the radar now, so we're waiting
Charles
for that to
Leclerc,
clear,
What have
and
you and the
then
team
or
been discussing here in the garage as we wait for
it's
things to
going
get
to be
back underway?
Piastri?
still a bit of rain, but I think we have a bit of rain on the radar now, so we're waiting for that to clear. It's different in different parts of the track because we have to see. You know, on that lap that we just did, there was still a bit of rain.
Never started giving interview.
It's different in different parts of the track because they have
Oh,
different bits of
why
tarmac on
rain?
the circuit, so yeah, we'll have to
Why
see.
rain? Why?
Things do get going
Yo,
again.
yo,
How
yo,
far out
8
the order can you
people
bring
Quite
yourself?
cool with the downforce
in the
configuration.
stream.
Let's see. Hopefully it puts us in for a good one.
What do you think is possible then when things do get going again? How far
Oh,
out the
you
order can
all
you get
are
yourself?
doing.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
Waiting for the race to start.
I had a good feeling yesterday in the dry.
And can you just give us
Oh,
some
please
insight
start
as
it,
in the
man.
straight
Please
line, you
start
know,
the
go for a
race.
little bit slower,
drivers
but
actually
hopefully
doing
in the
to keep
corners in this
themselves
slippery condition, we have a bit of a benefit.
And can you just give us some insight as viewers? What are the drivers actually doing to keep yourselves ahead in the game? We've got Esteban just sitting down alongside watching on the TV there. What are you doing to make sure that you're staying on top of things so you're ready to go when we get the green light?
Yeah, I mean, we get like a 10-minute warning as to
It's
when
still
we're in the car.
raining.
For now, it's
It's
just
gonna
stay dry, stay
take
warm are the main,
time. Maybe another 15 minutes. It's gonna take another 15 minutes to
Keep it chatting
start
with
the
us, Ollie.
race.
Good luck today.
Oh, chat, hit that like and subscribe button. Come on. We are just 2 subscribers away from 230. Rain is still, yes, it's still raining.
Like slow down.
Red Bull.
The bravery and the skill of Formula One drivers in the wet, and I've no idea how you guys.
Red Bull
ever
mechanics
deal with
having a little
For me, that's
deep
when
break.
you know whether you're still a racing driver or not. If you've lost the confidence to keep the throttle
Go
pin,
all
as
the way,
Nico
Spa,
was
weather,
eloquently,
chaos, max,
describing.
control.
And
Yes.
then if you can't do that, you've got to stop and get out of the car and do something else with your life. And as I said before, if you don't keep your foot down, somebody will run at the back of you anyway. So
Aston Martin having story time.
So you still
A
keep the
little
pin,
story time.
Martin?
Not
That's why
at
you're
my
still
age.
racing?
No, well, I am racing here actually. Next in September, I'm racing
you?
here. Yeah, my son's GT40.
Still haven't found yourself lifting then, I suppose?
I will if it's wet. In fact, I said to my son, Alex, if it's wet or dark, you're in the car. I'm not doing either of those two things. If it's wet and dark, I'm probably going home.
Right, you're allowed to do that, no problem. There's the Alpine pit wall, Flavio Briatore, who's seen a few wet races in his time, I'm sure. Got some Pierre Gasly fans in the crowd. I believe we're going to be hearing from Pierre Gasly in a few moments' time as well. So stand by for our conversation to get interrupted on that. Yuki Tsunoda also just waiting for something to happen.
We had the opposite
Tsunoda
in 1985.
in
Your dad would have been here
garage.
as well, Nico. where it was really hot and the track started to break up, and we all
It's raining quite hard right now.
No way.
It was abandoned on the Saturday night. They had an F3000 race, and they were going around the outside of the track rather than the racing line, because the racing line was a new surface that just came up because it had been really hot, ironically. And then we had to come back later in the year and do the race. Towards the end of the season, yeah.
Well, we won't have that problem today, but we will have intermediate tires falling apart.
Yeah.
Because even those laps to the grid destroyed one set already, which is very unusual for them to get ruined so quickly. And that could add another round of excitement here today, because if you're on the inters and you're starting to wear them down and suddenly more rain comes again, you will not be able to stay on track.
Heavy rain
have to come in again. And then you put inters
Heavy
on,
rain
on,
is started,
be
chat.
another spanner in the works.
That's why I think only 4 sets of inters left. Depending on the conditions.
The chat is gone silent. Hello, hello,
if
everybody.
you do 2 laps and it's dryish, they're destroyed. Then, as you say, then it rains a bit. You've got to have something new.
What could be problematic if the tyres don't.
No one is talking in the chat.
2 drivers very close to each other. You need about 4 to 5 seconds gap to do a double stack successfully in the pit lane. Otherwise, you're going to lose time. And because the lap is so long here, you don't want to avoid the double stack. If you can help it, you'll take that penalty rather than go on for a lap too long. Here's Pierre Gasly.
Pierre, you're looking very relaxed here in the garage as you watch the weather radar there. How are you feeling?
Pierre Gasly is giving an interview.
Well, I just hope we can go soon for the fans, because we know here we've had a few situations where they've already waited a long time, some couple of years. So no, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna restart in the next 15-20 minutes. Just the visibility.
Alonso lost Antonelli T19. Hamilton T18.
He's gone, then I think it should be a good race.
Sainz
P17. Probably gonna drive towards the end, so it should be exciting.
And how confident are you feeling in the car for when things do get underway?
I mean, yeah, it's tricky
Rain
conditions.
is still pouring very hard.
I just know what I got in my hands, and I know what's. I'll fight as hard as I can. We're 3 positions away from the top 10, and I really hope we can make it.
I don't think.
15 to 20 minutes. Hopes Pierre Gasly.
Oh, it's going to be one race.
Martin, I can see blue sky up there.
It's been almost 40 minutes late.
Between the,
and it's still raining quite hard.
But Ayu Komatsu, I can see
Marshals with the teddy bear.
And every time I see that, I get really hopeful that we're going to get going at some stage here. What are you being told?
It's same for us really.
What
we can see after this rain, let's say 15 minutes, 20 minutes, we should have a clear window to start the race, yes.
Trouble is, Ayu, sometimes they disperse when they get near to this valley, and other times they amalgamate, don't they?
It's raining,
obviously predict exactly, but so far we haven't seen anything behind this one, so it should be okay.
Ayo, it's Nico here. Ollie has a huge rear wing on, and Ocon's car looks like it has no rear wing on at all. It's almost so flat. Do you think that's going to be a huge advantage then for Ollie today in the race?
Yeah, obviously depending on what
Forza Ferrari,
it dries out, etc.
Forza Charles.
This is the thing, earlier on in this race, I expect Ollie to have the advantage, and once the track is drying out, then Esteban's gonna have more advantage as well. So we sort of like played it in a sliding scale, so of course
everybody's playing waiting game.
We're just looking at Laura Mekis on our screen at the moment. Now, he wasn't at Enstone before, but
is going to stop.
seems to be a really good proving ground to be a team
There's
principal
still
in Formula
dark
1.
clouds
New boss at Racing
about
Bull,
the track.
Steve Nielsen going back to Alpine to
Let's see what will happen, chat.
You were there at Enstone many years ago.
What do you think? How much
what is it about that place,
we have to wait
that,
more?
That provides Jonathan
another
as well at Sauber.
15
what is it about
or
Enstone
30 minutes?
the great breeding ground for team principals of the future?
Yo chat, hit that like and subscribe button if you are new to this channel. We are only 2 subscribers away from 230. Just go and do it. Hit that like and subscribe button, chat.
So certainly it was a really good
Oh,
for me.
Ayo, one more thing from me.
Still
You're
heavy
making a lot
rain.
of progress now as a team. What is it? What's still missing for you guys, like to be challenging for podiums at some point in the future? Now, what's the main things that you think you need to put in place? Is it the infrastructure, money? Like, what is it to get on that podium?
That's a very difficult question. It's not just one thing, really. Sometimes we lack certain process so that we cannot develop the car quick enough. But if you look at Silverstone, on Sunday, last race, we had everything in our hand to, let's say, go across the podium, but we just simply didn't execute it. So again, as a team, we need to be more mature, communicate better, work together better. So it's never really one thing we need to focus on. We just need to be looking at multiple things, then pick priorities. What's the most sensitive thing we need to focus on? Then pick two or three battles, then focus on that, then keep moving on.
And every point precious now. RB on 37 points, Aston Martin on 36, you on 35. Guys, tight now.
Why it has to be rain, man.
Exactly. This is why the mistakes like Silverstone hurts a lot. So we are really keen to get best out of it and score points in the sprint.
The crowd is still waiting like us.
Maximize it again, but today again we just got to be on.
रात तक स्पिन चलने वाली है तेरी लग रहा है भाई लग रहा है तुमको कि रेस स्टार्ट होगी कि बहुत जोर से किसी ने नल फोड़ के भूल गया भाई 15 मिनट बोल रहे थे ये लोग आधे घंटे से इसी लेवल की बारिश चल रही है परमार साहब अरे तुमको लग भी रहा है कि रेस स्टार्ट होगी मतलब काफी ज्यादा मुश्किल है क्या कहते हो परमार साहब क्या रेस स्टार्ट होगी
Absolutely. Ted, down to you.
Thank you, Crofty. Yes, where it's still raining steadily in the middle.
देखते हैं और कितना इंतजार करना पड़ता है
rain itself out and then hopefully have some dry weather in which we can have the 10-minute
ये इंतजार बहुत लंबा चलने वाला है
The Alpines are both him and his teammate
बहुत लंबा इंतजार चलने वाला है चैट
lowest downforce on the grid. It's kind of Esteban Ocon level low.
यार इससे अच्छा तो बैठ के उनो ही खेल लेते यार परमार साहब एपेक्स ही खेल लेते फर्स्ट टू को डिस्क्वालीफाई कर दो अग्रीड भाई मैं चाहता हूँ परमार साहब अगर मतलब ऑप्शन है हो सकता है कि रेस ना हो जिस हिसाब की बारिश चल रही है तो मतलब और 2 घंटा ये लोग वेट करेंगे अगर बारिश नहीं हुई तो रेस कैंसिल हो जाएगी ये हो सकता है यानी किसी को भी पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलेगा ना कि आधा पॉइंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे क्योंकि लैप एक भी नहीं हुआ अगर 1-1.5 लैप नहीं होता है तो पॉइंट्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं होते वैसा ही कुछ रूल है ना वो एक गाड़ी घूम रही है ट्रैक ड्रैगन में मैक्स भैया इंतजार कर रहे हैं यार मैक्स भी सोच रहा होगा इससे अच्छा तो मैं सिमुलेटर पे ही खेल लेता
a car's 5 meters long, so that's 100 meters. It's not that easy to kind of.
यार रेस डे के दिन ही क्यों बारिश होनी है यार रेस डे के दिन ही क्यों बारिश होनी है
safety margin you can drop back as a driver a little bit more now without thinking oh hang on a minute I need to be closer because I've got that 10 car lens.
यार मेरे को लग भी नहीं रहा कि मूड में भी है ये लोग गाड़ियां बाहर निकालने के
That's the point they're trying to make.
Yeah, I agree.
If you're just joining us, very good.
Crowd camera देख के अलग पागल हो रही है.
Republic of Ireland. I'm sure you want to see some Formula 1 action. We definitely want to see some Formula 1 action.
Start the race.
We got underway for a lap behind the safety car at 3 o'clock Spa time, and at 3:46.
Start the race. Start
we're waiting for the car to go back out again because the visibility was so bad. And the drivers reporting it, really couldn't see too much. Max Verstappen keep going. as the race director, Rui Marquez, decided it was
क्या
time to bring the cars in to
चाहिए
put out the red flag and just to
किसी
suspend
की
things
ना
for the time being.
मदद ना
More and
दुआ
more, blue sky is now
चाहिए.
opening up above our commentary box as we're sat on the main straight here.
And the reason why we're not at
How
full wet
long
tyres
do we
is
have to
visibility.
wait?
It's not standing water, and that means they've got to redevelop the tyre differently. The wet tyre needs to move much more towards the intermediate.
EWC PMWC is going on day 3.
Remember, were you around when we had the monsoon tyre, Nico? And that never ever got used either, did it? Because again, track conditions, aquaplaning, or visibility meant that it was actually as useless as a chocolate fire guard.
यार बादल तो अभी भी मंडरा रहे हैं ट्रैक के ऊपर.
About the Enstone breeding ground for team principals. And Alan Permain is the latest. Started out as a test electronics engineer in 1987 at Enstone. He's now at Racing Bulls, was the racing director. He's now team principal, and here he is.
Alan, great starting positions for your drivers today for when things do get underway. How are the team feeling coming
Oh,
in?
what should we do, chat?
So far?
We're feeling good. We were expecting let's say mixed conditions today, and we've set the car.
Should I stop the stream? I don't think the race is going to start another half hour or maybe 40, 50 minutes maybe.
So definitely the strength is in that middle
It's
sector,
still
where we're
raining heavily.
a bit more downforce than others, which will be very useful in these conditions.
Thank you very much.
Short and sweet from Alan Permain.
Yeah, Alan, he gives me that.
Come
vibe
on,
that
man.
oh my goodness, I didn't think I
Start
signed
the
up for
race,
this
man.
many
Come on.
interviews by becoming team principal.
It might, but Alan is a top guy, and I've known him for many
Start
years, and he's always
the
very
race.
amenable to stand and have a chat. But he has avoided doing a lot of on-camera interviews throughout his career, which might be the only jobs he's ever avoided doing.
Start the race.
Yeah, but he just likes
Start
to get
the
down on
race.
racing cars. You know, Alan won't use 3 words when 2 will suffice.
Correct.
Learnings. I'm just. This is a word that's.
Oh, commentators are
It's
still
always used learnings.
Are you learning
yapping.
about learnings?
It is. It's a plural noun. Learnings.
I
It's
think
just a-
rain
just
has
a
stopped.
kind- an
Rain
acronym.
has
I don't ever
stopped.
remember it
Chat.
before.
Rain has
Bit like
stopped.
suboptimal, which is a very F1 word.
But that
Rain has
Ron
stopped, chat.
Dennis, Sir Ron Dennis, who came up with that one. Mostly talking about my driving.
Can we see some track actions?
Ever again in the last years?
Saw him at
Yeah,
Eddie
track
Jordan's
is really wet.
Memorial, in London just the other day.
How is he doing?
But the
Has he
rain has
stopped out
stopped, that's
F1
good
F1
sign.
World entirely.
Seems to have done. Yeah, I think he's building houses and running a lot of startup, or funding a lot of startup businesses.
You mentioned Eddie Jordan.
Tu
When
hai
it comes to
to
Spa,
mere
conditions such as this,
क्या
who would forget? And who could ever forget
Tu
Eddie
hai to
skipping down the pit lane after the 1-2 victory with Damon Hill and winning that day. Absolutely superb. And let's go to Craig Slater. He's in the paddock with Mattia Bonotto, CEO at Sauber.
I am indeed. A man much in demand during this rain delay. But I think there's a thought that at 4 o'clock, so quite soon, 15 minutes or so, if there's no standing water, we get back underway. Is that your understanding?
Yeah, it's our understanding. If you look at the radar, the rain should be, let me say, passing very soon. 15-20 minutes, and then it should be over for the rain. So good conditions to start. Very poor visibility before, so I think it was the right decision simply to wait for the rain stopping.
Okay, I mean, most drivers seem
sun
to think
is
it
out.
was appropriately handled at the original start time. Max questioned it a little bit. Max Verstappen. What do you think? Could they have kept the cars out behind the safety car a little bit longer? Would that have not really made much difference?
Marshall's having cookie.
I think the tires were as well cooling down into very poor grip and poor
Start the
visibility,
race,
so
man.
it
Start
had been very
the
difficult.
race.
I think from a safety point of view, I think it has been the right decision.
Come on,
And we
show
mentioned the others that
some
the
track
rain will
action.
stop very soon.
What hopes do you have for today then? Gabriel
Mama?
qualified in a good position. We saw what
Nani?
Nico could do coming
Nani?
through the field.
Nani?
Pit wall call is going to be key for him.
Communication, pit wall calls, car as well performing is
Come on,
important.
safety
It's a
car.
car for those conditions today. and hopefully it may work well. So
Go and
we are
check
very curious.
the
We are
track.
looking forward to the race today. So we are.
I think
Let
it's
me say, we
drivable.
are really keen at the
I
start to
think
the
it's
race.
drivable.
Gabriel, he's really has taken a step forward, hasn't he?
I think he has been fast since the very start of the season. It's simply that the car was not really performing well, but now that the car is a bit better, he can show and prove what he's capable of. So I think he's a good rookie. He's very strong, he's very fast, very consistent, no big mistakes so far, and he's learning very quickly.
One last thoughts. I haven't spoken to you since the news of Christian Horner emerged. Strange to have a race weekend without him finally.
Yeah, obviously we are missing him somehow because it was part of the circus and we are getting used to. But that's not me to judge. Obviously, it's difficult for me to make any comments.
I'm sure he'll be watching. Let's hope he can watch some racing sooner rather than later. Thank you very much, Mattia.
Thank you very much, Craig Slater, with Mattia Bonotto.
Boring race.
Do we know if Zach Brown and Toto Wolff are also missing?
Started yet.
I think they probably are.
How long do we have to wait, chat?
Every rivalry needs two parts to it, yeah? And
How long do we have to wait?
Christian and Toto were head-to-head rivals for many years, and Zach last year has kind of replaced Toto in the rivalry stakes. You know, if your yin needs a yang, Nico, I would say on that one. So in most respects, I think they probably are.
It's like Senna and Prost, who suddenly, when Prost retired, Senna realized, oh damn, I hate that guy, but I actually want him to be here. And they became best friends afterwards.
Well, you know, your World Championship win in 2016, would you look back on that so fondly now if it hadn't have been Lewis Hamilton that you beat, who was your teammate and your big rival at the time?
No, of course not. That really made was a big part of it, for sure. Yeah. So you are.
आज तक पहुंची क्या ब्लेजी? अभी तक शुरू ही नहीं हुई है. अभी जस्ट बारिश खत्म हुई है. तो होपफुली धूप भी निकली है. थोड़ा और शायद 5-10 मिनट. नहीं भाई, बारिश हो रही है भाई. एक साइड में पूरी धूप निकली हुई है ब्लेजी, और एक साइड में तगड़ी बारिश चल रही है. मेरे ख्याल से 50% रेस होगी. पता नहीं ब्लेजी, सोच रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम ही बंद कर दूँ. क्या फायदा? क्या फायदा ब्लेजी स्ट्रीम करने का? यार, और लग भी नहीं रहा कि ये लोग बाहर निकलेंगे. ट्रैक ड्राई करने भाई टाइम तो जाएगा, और अगर फुल वेट्स में है तो भाई टायर बहुत खराब है. फुल वेट्स वर्स्ट टायर इन द गेम. ओहो, 8 people watching this stream. Hit that subscribe button. यार गेम सोच रहा हूँ मैं ब्लेजी, क्या खेला जाए? कौन सी गेम खेली जाए? What do you think? कौन सी गेम खेली जाए ब्लेजी? बताइए बताइए. भाई ये होता है मार्शल्स घोड़े पे घूम रहे. ये होता है ब्लेजी. यार चलो यार, गाड़ी निकालो. स्टार्ट द रेस. कौन सी गेम है? गेम मेरे पास ऑप्शन में वेलो है, एपेक्स लेजेंड्स है, फाज्मो. मैं सोलो नहीं खेलूंगा. और चेन टुगेदर है. चेन टुगेदर सोलो वाली है. और कौन सी है मेरे पास? स्टोरी मोड है. गॉड ऑफ वॉर ऑलमोस्ट लास्ट पार्ट पे है. तो मैं सोच रहा था कि आज रात में शायद स्ट्रीम नहीं करूंगा, और अगर करा तो गॉड ऑफ वॉर ख़त्म की जाएगी आज. वो ख़त्म करके उसके बाद इंडियाना जोन्स वो स्टार्ट करूँ स्टोरी गेम्स के लिए. वो भी रिसेंटली आई थी.
This is a track that requires confidence at any point, but especially
Yes.
in conditions like this.
स्क्रीन चेंज नहीं किया है ब्लेज जी,
This weekend.
स्क्रीन चेंज नहीं किया गया है। देखते हैं और 10-15 मिनट का इंतज़ार करते हैं क्योंकि उम्मीद है रेस स्टार्ट होने का। और ब्लेज जी बाकी अभी 2 ही रेस बचे, उसके बाद 1 महीने का गैप हो जाएगा बहुत लंबा। 1 महीना F1 के बिना रहना भाई बड़ा मुश्किल होता है ब्लेज जी। यार बाकी ब्लेज जी तुम कौन सा स्पोर्ट देखते हो, कोई स्पोर्ट देखते हो या नहीं, या ओनली गेमिंग में इंटरेस्ट है? हाँ ब्लेज जी, आपके हिसाब से कौन सी गेम खेलनी चाहिए? What do you say? यार एक
that he can have the new floor himself as well, not just for Verstappen.
World War
Gives
Z
him a thumbs up and a smile after the sessions. Like
मल्टीप्लेयर गेम जस्ट एक नई मिली है मेरे को, ज़ॉम्बी वाली, जो फ्रेंड्स के साथ में खेल सकते हैं भाई। ओके
Whereas before he said, and I heard that he felt like he was on a bit of an island just on his own in a team that was for Max Verstappen and they only cared about
aftermath.
Football,
volleyball.
Straight away Yuki does his best qualifying performance in a long
football,
time,
volleyball
and is looking forward to the race and everything, you know. So perhaps that's a really first positive indication there from Laurent.
Yeah, racing drivers react like anybody else does.
यार वॉलीबॉल मैंने बहुत कम लोगों को देखा ब्लेज, बहुत कम लोगों को।
What have you, but the awnings were coming down, the easy ups were
यार भाई ब्लेज नई गेम आ रही है वर्ल्ड वॉर Z आफ्टरमैथ भाई, फुल ज़ॉम्बी वाली गेम है, कोऑप, तगड़ा मजा आएगा भाई। लेकिन स्टोरी मोड है या नहीं वो पता नहीं। वर्ल्ड वॉर Z आफ्टरमैथ इज एन अल्टीमेट कोऑप ज़ॉम्बी शूटर बेस्ड ऑन पैरामाउंट पिक्चर ब्लॉकबस्टर फिल्म एंड द नेक्स्ट इवोल्यूशन ऑफ द ओरिजिनल हिट वर्ल्ड वॉर Z।
That is a race start if the lights out and away we go goes on.
लेकिन मैं
the race hasn't started yet, so that 3-hour period
मनहावा ये क्या होता है ब्लेज जी?
only applies when we get going for the absolute
मनहावा
Ayokamatsu wasn't particularly spot on.
ब्लेज जी कुछ नए न्यू वर्ड्स लेके आ रहे हो आप। चैट लाइक कर दीजिए, स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दीजिए, जल्दी लाइक कर दीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। 8 लोग देख रहे हैं इस वक्त स्ट्रीम को, सबके सब लाइक कर दीजिए। ब्लेज स्टार्ट होने वाली है, होपफुली स्टार्ट होने वाली है रेस, होपफुली।
Around Europe and the world would hide and quiver in fear because 2 tearaways were coming their way.
वही होता है जैसे एनिमे में।
These 2 tearaways. Oh my lord, did you look good?
इसका आइडिया नहीं था।
Someone just sent you that.
यार ब्लेज जी बाकी वो देखा क्या अपना डीमन स्लेयर इन्फिनिट कैसल? भाई चाइना में बहुत तगड़ा रिस्पॉन्स मिला है उन लोगों को। चाइना में बहुत तगड़ा रिस्पॉन्स मिला है ब्लेज जी। डीमन स्लेयर इन्फिनिट कैसल इंडिया में सितंबर 2 को आने वाली है। यस रेस स्टार्ट होने वाली, रेस इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट। रिलीज हो गया है ना, चाइना में रिलीज हुआ है अभी सिर्फ, इंडिया में 2 सितंबर है। हमने अब तक हमारे 3 दोस्तों को मना लिया है। देखा नहीं हूँ मैं, नहीं अभी उसके लीक्स आए हैं, लेकिन लीक्स थोड़ी देखनी है यार भाई। वो पिक्चर IMAX में आने वाली है, IMAX, समझ रहे हो भाई?
He's taking it very carefully
अभी
through
एक
there, but
एनिमे
this
चल
is
रहा है लॉर्ड
this
ऑफ
is hopeful.
मिस्ट्रीज वो देख
This
रहा
is
हूँ
good.
वो
An hour after the
मैं भी
scheduled start
वो
of the
देख रहा
race,
हूँ अपना
the rain has passed over. The
टोक्यो
sunshine
रिवेंजर्स
is
लास्ट
poking through
सीजन
the clouds.
जो रिसेंट लास्ट आया
Medical
था
cars on the track. Ted
भाई
Kravitz,
तगड़ा
hope
चल
and
रहा है
optimism
तगड़ा
rules supreme.
I think we're about to get the 10-minute notice that the race will start.
अरे ब्लिस ने वो देखा अपना
Interrupt me if that 10-minute notice
क्या था
comes, because,
सोलो लेवलिंग
all the teams have now stowed
सेकंड
their
सीजन
gazebos, they're
लास्ट
busy up,
एपिसोड
and they're starting to, they're just expecting
भाई
the 10-minute
क्या
notice
एनिमेशन है यार उस
any second
एपिसोड
now.
के
Just
क्या
imagine
एनिमेशन है
many of you were wondering why they're not running
मतलब
the
डीमन
full
स्लेयर के
wet
बाद
tyre,
उसके एनिमेशन
or
लगे
why we don't make more use of the full wet tyre, or what use is there in having a full wet tyre.
टोक्यो रिवेंजर्स टॉप पर है लिटरली भाई मेरा अभी लास्ट सीजन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है लास्ट सीजन अभी जस्ट स्टार्ट हुआ है मेरा मैं भी वो कंप्लीट करूँगा टोक्यो रिवेंजर्स और भाई उसकी भी अनाउंसमेंट हो गई है वन पंच मैन सीजन 3 भाई उसके विजुअल्स भाई क्या बना रहे हैं वो लोग हाँ काफी बार देखा वो सोलो लेवलिंग उसका पूरा हाँ लेकिन उसका जो सेकंड सीजन का लास्ट एपिसोड का एनिमेशन भाई भाई एनिमेशन भाई मतलब मोर लाइक डीमन स्लेयर टाइप एनिमेशन किया उन लोगों ने ऑलमोस्ट यू कैन से भाई तगड़ा मजा आया यार जस्ट इमेजिन ब्लेस 2 सितंबर तू अपने दोस्तों के साथ जो एनीमे देखते हैं थिएटर में बैठ के डीमन स्लेयर देख रहा है और उनका वो क्लासिक्स को अपना शॉर्ट फाइट क्लासिक शॉर्ट फाइट मज़ा आ जाएगा भाई मैं बहुत ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड हूँ उस मूवी के लिए मैंने अब तक मूवीज एनिमे की मूवीज नहीं देखी है वो फर्स्ट मूवी होगी जो देखूंगा मैं
So can we do that again, please? I mean, the damage was quite substantial to these Lego cars.
So that's where the medical car's stationed, when in case it's needed, so they can bolt out of there and go to where they need to.
भाई ब्लेज फर्स्ट लैप दोनों मैक्लेरन ठोक जाए उसके बाद कोई गम नहीं है जिंदगी में.
Aston Martin company have provided the SUV and the Vantage for the safety car as well this weekend.
What a group of talent Lawrence Stroll is.
यार बारिश तो रुक गई है और कितना इंतजार करोगे? रेस स्टार्ट कर देनी चाहिए इन्हें मेरे हिसाब से.
So he made the best. I mean, he made the best F1 engine from this generation, kind of. So he's an incredible manager. Adrian Newey, the best designer of all time. It's incredible the talent he's united, you know. So really a team to watch for next year with the new regulations.
Yeah.
And there's Alonso there. I mean, can you imagine if Alonso
double yellow on sector 16
may have one more crack at even a world championships or something?
Why he's sticking around.
Everything's possible.
It's why he's sticking around. I don't think you can understate Andy Cowell's contribution and Brixworth's contribution to Mercedes' years of dominance in 2014 onwards. And this is a bigger project, a bigger challenge for him, but it's one that he's tackling with his usual honesty. Look at that race will resume.
We are waiting for almost an hour
15 minutes time local
to
time.
see some
he's
race.
Usual honesty and pragmatism, going through every department and finding better ways to run things and making operational changes behind the scenes, which will bear fruit in the future. Bringing new staff in. Enrique Cardilli from Ferrari was someone that they've been trying to get for a while, and I think they're getting ever closer to a resolution with Ferrari on that, and he'll have a big impact on the chassis side. Adrian, as you mentioned, on the aero side. But yeah, Honda project for next year, making their own gearbox for the first time as well. New fuel to come. It's a proper works team.
And there, Andy Cowell again is exactly the right man for that. How to integrate, you know, the Honda powertrain, and how to. I'm sure he's spending more time than 18 CEO team principal would usually do.
The race will resume
To integrate that and really
at 16:20 local time. Come on, chat.
Yeah, there if you need me, but I'm not trying to tell you how to do
We
your job. And I think
are
that's,
going to see some race. We are finally.
there if you need me, but not to dominate. So, race will
Drivers
resume
are
at
getting
4:20
ready.
local time, trying to zip up the overalls and get back on with the business of racing. So when
Drivers
these
are
rain
getting
delays
ready.
happened to you, how did you
Stands are getting ready. We also have to get ready to see some
now
race.
It's 14 minutes to go, so now straight in there into warming up my body. So with the physio, working on the neck muscles, the arms, we do a little bit of keepy uppies.
Yeah.
That was my favorite way to get warmed up, because also that would get my brain going, because it's reaction and it's a fun challenge as well. It's always like who manages to keep
Track
it up
is almost yellow. Track is almost yellow.
I would do that for 5 minutes, and then it's time to get in the car, because
5 minutes
I
to
needed
go.
like 8 or 9 minutes to get comfortable in the car, especially those seat belts. You know, you have these 2 seat belts from the bottom also, and it's very important to get those right, because I had it once in a race that something slightly moved, and that's just horrendous, because you can't do anything about it. You're in there for another 1.5 hours, so it's very important to take your time there. That's my recurring nightmare, is that. Still today, getting in the car too late and being in a rush to strap in. It's honestly my
Let's go. 12 minutes to go, chat. 12 minutes to go.
Part of our audience absolutely feeling your pain on that one, and probably having the same recurring nightmare from time to time. Martin and I talked about this many years ago in China. I do remember. Charles Leclerc walking onto the car. Welcome back to the commentary box, Martin. Nico and I were just talking about the importance of putting seatbelts on properly when you get going again. It still is a reoccurring nightmare that something isn't done up in the right place.
Yeah, it does bring tears to your eyes sometimes. But so also, have you mentioned the little boots?
12 minutes to go.
Because you take off your waterproof boots. You don't want to carry water into the car.
Drivers
on your pedals.
car is getting ready. Drivers are getting ready. Let's go, chat. 12 minutes to go.
And take those off.
We are finally going to see some racing
from there. And
oh my god, we have waited for almost an hour. Almost an hour just to see some racing.
What we're about to see now.
Yes.
What a great job Leclerc has been doing.
Yo, chat. What are your predictions for this race?
3.5 tenths off pole.
I think so. In 5 laps, we are going to see safety car.
Having difficulties, then it wouldn't be that bad.
Max 5 laps. We are going to see some safety car.
Lewis getting to grips, literally, with kind of new brakes, new pads.
10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go.
On that Ferrari, but I think Charlotte, given Ferrari have been off the pace, I think
Yo, Ferrari fans.
Season, to be honest. 3 front rows.
Ferrari
so
fans
in
the stands.
Pole, I know. But 3 front rows, and as I said, going for a podium today, if he can hold on to 3rd, which will be a 4th in 6 races. Horsepower
Marshall's in the horse.
In just
Max.
over 10 minutes, different kind of horsepower.
Oh, Max is gearing up. Max is gearing
we can
up.
head back down to ground level. Craig Slater is with Zach Brown.
I love Max's helmet, man. See helmet.
We're about to get back underway. Builds tension, all of this, doesn't it? Just a bit.
Yeah, you get your kind of adrenaline going, getting ready, and then you got to go have a coffee. Now we got to go again, but excited. I mean, the sun's out now, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly the track dries, assuming no more rain comes.
Standing start. I mean, I was talking to Oscar about that pre-race. If it were to be a rolling start, it takes away an option for him to get ahead.
Yo. 10 minutes to go.
I'd be surprised, but
Oscar PS3.
I'm not kind of seeing what the grid looks like.
The Trevor in P2 who's going to get P1 in the first lap itself. Charles P3, Max P4.
But just, I suppose, seriousness of attitude and maybe them retreating within their own camps just a little bit. Is that to be expected?
I think they clearly smell that both of them have a chance at being world champions this year, so they're always serious. I've not noticed any kind of difference between the two of them, but I'm sure as it ramps up and gets closer, the
stress will
Max
get a little
is
bit
getting
higher, but the
inside his
relationship between
car.
the two of them and the team is just awesome.
Well, listen, no Christian Horner here this week. You say you're not surprised he's gone. Particular reasons?
9 minutes to go.
The tensions
9
behind
minutes
the
to go.
scenes?
I mean, ultimately don't know. And wouldn't
Finally
want to
some
speculate,
racing.
but obviously there's just been a
Finally
lot
some
of
racing.
noise the last couple of years on lots of stuff. So yeah,
8.5
I don't
minutes
know
to
behind
go.
the scenes. I'm just focused on my team, and you know, he had a stellar run at Red Bull. It's a shame it ended the way it did for anyone. You don't like to see that, competitor or not, but things move on quickly in Formula One.
It took a while, and your period for McLaren maybe to get back on its feet again after Ron stepped away after a long period. Could it be something similar to them?
Yeah, Formula One
7
moves
minutes
fast,
to go,
but
Jack.
the teams, I was telling someone
Let's
last night at
on.
dinner, the worst team is really good. And so the competition, once you get a little bit behind, it's hard to catch up because they're not
Fernando
standing still.
Alonso.
They're a fantastic
7
team.
minutes to go, chat.
I'm sure, let's not forget, they've won races
7
this year,
minutes until
and,
we're going
Max
to see
is
some
there
race.
in the championship, so
George
they're a great
Russell.
racing team and always will be.
You're the top team right now, and let's see if you can close this out. Starting 1-2, that's how you hope to finish.
That's how I hope to finish.
Good luck today.
These guys at P4, man.
Zach Brown with Craig
Well,
Slater,
P5.
and on that, Nico Rosberg, we must let
Lando
you go.
Norris,
Thank
the
you
pole sitter.
for coming to join us. This has been a fascinating hour. We've gone into territories that I never thought we would. Before you go, though, little prediction ahead of the race.
It's
Who
very
do you
high
think
chance
in these
that
conditions
Lando is
is
going to
now
fuck
looking
up his
the best
race
placed?
Norris.
at
He has the best
first
car.
lap.
He's on a
It's
high
very high
momentum
chance
also, coming off the win Silverstone, great qualifying
Oscar
yesterday.
is going to
So,
get
the
P1
favorite is 100%
on the
Lando
first lap
Norris, but
itself.
he has some amazing wet weather drivers
Unless
right
and
behind him. So
until
anything can happen today.
first 3 laps
Thank
is
you very much. It was
going
a pleasure. I am off to
be
speak some
behind
Italian
safety
now.
car, maybe that can happen.
Arrivederci.
So
Thank you
chat,
very much
7 minutes to go
to Nico Rosberg, 2016 World
until
Champion.
we are going to
And,
see
well,
some
that was a
track
conversation
actions.
and a half this afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Stand by your beds, folks. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to some action, Ted.
Yo, 6.5 minutes to go.
Just seen Lando Norris walk past me without his helmet, so most of the other drivers, Max
Everybody
Verstappen,
is getting ready.
Oscar Piastri, George Russell,
Everybody
have
is
chosen
getting
to
ready.
Go into their garage, go to their little workbench at the back of the garage, then put the balaclava on, then the earpieces first, then the balaclava, then the hands device, then the helmet, and then go out to their
Lando.
cars. Not Lando Norris, Crofty. He's just been walking, ambling, I think is the right word, down the pit lane like it's a Sunday stroll to his car. He is looking super relaxed about the 44
Come on,
laps
start
to come.
the
And
race.
McLaren, having locked
Start
in the front
the
row,
race.
realize that they just
Start
must
the
stay
race.
in the race. Never mind what happens on the first lap. As long as they stay in the race, then they think their car is the best. Back to you, Crofty. Not long to go now.
First lap is
Absolutely,
going
Ted.
to
Can't
be really
wait.
messy. I
It's
think so.
great to see sunshine over Spa, and that rain
First lap
clearing
is
away to the
going to
right-hand
be
side. Well,
really,
hopefully
really
the rain,
messy.
down the bottom doesn't move up a little touch as well. That is the weather radar.
5 minutes to
as
go,
it
chat.
stands,
5
but
minutes
keep
to
our
go.
fingers crossed.
If you are new to
Everybody,
this
around the
channel,
world.
don't
Then we
forget
get some
to
action
like
here
and
at Spa, the
subscribe. We are
70th
only
Formula 1
2
World
subscribers
Championship Belgian
away
Grand Prix,
of
the 100th anniversary
getting
of the Belgian
230.
Grand Prix in the second part of this Formula 1
Hit
season
that subscribe
in,
button, chat.
2025. And it has been.
And
for a
let's
75th
support
anniversary
Ferrari
season,
together.
It's been brilliant so
So
far,
we
Martin.
can cry after
And I
the
think
race together.
whilst McLaren are that dominant team, more than double
Oh,
the points
come
of
on, Ferrari,
team in
show some
second
magic.
place, we have
Come on.
2 drivers out in front in Oscar Piastri and Lando
4
Norris
minutes to go.
that are free
5.5
to race
minutes to
and
go
free to carry on giving us the
until
action they
the
give us.
Belgium Grand Prix.
So, yeah, and then all the way through the field, it's been close, it's been tight, it's been unpredictable. So
Carlos
it's
Sainz,
been everything we hoped for this season so far.
the
and I think it's gonna
handsome
get
man
quite
in the world.
spicy.
Handsome
Yeah, so the race will start behind
Carlos.
the safety car.
Carlos
Careful
Sainz.
attention to the exact wording because
Drivers are ready. Car is ready.
At the moment, information we have is it'll be a minimum of 2 laps behind the safety cars.
There will be a minimum of 2 laps behind the safety car behind.
And that's the sort of information he needs. This is
Okay.
his first time racing at Spa in
So
Formula
race
1.
is going to
Needs to
start
know the
behind
procedure,
safety car
needs
for 2
clarity,
laps.
and, well done, Bonner.
Yeah,
After
does
that,
make you
FI is
wonder why
going
we didn't
to
do
take
this
call.
in the first pass as well, didn't it? At least some laps behind.
Oh, I mean, maybe.
But we didn't.
Let's see. Yo, chat. 8 people watching this stream. Hit that like and subscribe button.
A shorter period of time, they'll be thinking
For Ferrari, if you are a Ferrari fan, do it.
That's what we have. So yeah, the intermediates they lift
Hit that
35
subscribe
litres
button.
per second into the sky at 190 miles an hour. The full wets lift 85 litres
3.5 minutes to go.
into the sky from where the rain came at 300 kilometers an hour, 190 miles an hour.
The quickest way to run a bath is to use a set of Formula 1 extreme wet weather tyres. It's the best way to put that one. Right, just over 3 minutes to go here. And to remind you, if you were just joining us or you were with us for the build-up, we haven't seen the action over this weekend, we've got 4 drivers starting in the pit lane. Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Antonelli, and also Carlos Sainz and Fernando Alonso as well, and they will join the back of the pack behind the safety car. So
2 minutes to go,
disadvantage
chat.
of starting in the pit lane has gone by the time we'll get the race starting.
2 minutes to
at
go.
least 2 laps behind that safety car. So wise decision, I think, for each and every one of them. Carlos Sainz
Lazy.
with the setup
Fingers
changes,
crossed. Fingers crossed.
power units issues where
2 लैप सेफ्टी कार के पीछे होगा, उसके बाद पता चलेगा कि हम ये स्ट्रीम कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं या कोई गेम पे शिफ्ट करेंगे. 2 minutes to go, let's go.
At McLaren, reliability has been their strong point. It really has, other than Lando Norris and his exits in Canada after clashing.
Come on, Lazy. Ferrari full support. Full support देना है Ferrari को.
Race streak of consecutive point scoring finishes, so when they do finish, they score points.
Can
They finish
Charles
Yes, they've got more than
get to
twice as many
P1
points as
from
Ferrari,
P3?
who are second
Can
in the
Hamilton
championship, so McLaren looking
to
very
pass
strong on
full
that run.
field
You
from
know, as you
P6
pointed out
from
yesterday,
pit
the
lane?
end of the sprint, the third sprint of 6,
Two.
that was actually the halfway point of the season. There's a lot of
P4,
racing,
at least
and a lot
P4.
of World Championship
We can
points
expect that
to
from
play for at the moment.
Lewis.
There certainly is. I think the smart
1
one
minute
is that
to
it's
go.
going to be Lando and Oscar chasing down the
1
title,
minute to
and,
go. Finally, we are going to see some track
McLaren
action.
going on for a second consecutive constructors title, but just a few races ago, Lando Norris was saying, you're silly if you think that Max Verstappen is not a threat in this World Championship. And on any given Sunday, the 4-time champion is often there or thereabouts. The Argentine fans cheering their man on, Franco Colapinto, whose future remains a little unclear at Alpine as to how long he'll be in that seat. It's a performance business, Formula 1.
Okay, 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go.
Will a decision be taken after the summer break as to his future? George Russell, starting 6th on the grid. Happy Norfolk Day to George Russell, to Martin Brundle, and all those celebrating the great county of Norfolk today.
It is a great county. It's the best, actually, I would say.
And you notice I've waited until the sun's come out to wish you a happy Norfolk Day. I didn't want to do it in the rain. That's not Norfolk, right?
Well, I tell you what, it's the driest part of the UK. It's beautiful over there. Palm trees and everything.
Is it really?
In the fens, yeah.
Norfolk, home of Nelson, George Russell, Martin Brundle, and I'm sure a couple of other people as well.
Yep.
Pocahontas
Yep.
lived up in North Norfolk as well,
Really?
apparently. Yeah.
In North Norfolk?
Yeah. Peacham.
I love that fact. 15 seconds to
Yep.
go. Thank you for sticking with this all the way through this lengthy rain delay.
Cars
For an hour and 20
are
minutes,
out
ladies
on
and gentlemen.
track.
Sound
Finally,
your horns,
green flag. Finally,
ring out the
green flag.
bells. The cars are coming out onto the track. So 2 laps behind the safety car. And this is saying that 1 of 44.
Let's
we're on
hope
lap
that we
1
can
of
see
44.
some
So
race,
this is the
Blazy.
first
Let's
lap
hope.
of the race, as it were now.
भाई काफी ज़्यादा इंतज़ार किया है ब्लेजी।
Laps behind the safety car until we can get going with
2
the
लैप
proper
सेफ्टी
grid
कार के
racing.
पीछे
But
होगी ब्लेजी।
they need to count these against the 44 because the cars, of course, all
Come
the
on
cars are
ब्लेजी,
fueled for a
P18
certain amount of laps here, and they haven't added extra
2
fuel while
P4
they've been
मिनिमम
sat in the pit lane. So
मुश्किल
whatever
है।
we do here has to count against the 44 race total.
Why didn't the first lap then?
भाई बहुत ज़्यादा पानी है ट्रैक पे।
But anyway,
if a race procedure is suspended, the race as an entity must have started. You know, the formation lap counts as part of the race procedure.
Yeah. But, fuel won't be a problem today now.
मतलब अगर
because,
1.5 लैप हुआ
you use less fuel in wet conditions.
तो भी रेस मानी जाएगी यार। फक।
Per lap, but good. We are underway. We are on a racing
On drivers on sector 2. Safety car is on sector 2.
Like this could have happened 10 minutes ago, doesn't it? 10-15 minutes ago, but
track is wet as hell.
Still got a race to look
Yo Chad, 9 people are watching this stream. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's support Ferrari for the win. Quite a lot better than before.
The straight's still pretty bad.
Luckily that clears away quite quickly.
Safety car is out. Safety car. Aston Martin safety car.
Yeah, but I expect visibility is still a bit of a challenge.
Are you as excited as us? Now we've got cars on track. We can go racing. Please.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's going to be judging this how quickly this track condition changes, right? So you got to pick.
I think.
There's a little bit of standing water that we've seen, not a lot, but that can clear up in 2, 3, 4
5 और 10 लैब में तो पानी हो जाएगा, साफ हो जाएगा। लेकिन कोई भी अभी तक एक्सट्रीम वेट्स पे नहीं गया, सब इंटरमीडिएट्स पे ही है। सब Carlos Sainz on P17.
Judging when to go on to the slicks can often be absolutely crucial and the difference between a thoroughly disappointing afternoon and a great afternoon.
Especially on such a long lap as
Finally, first lap is done. First lap is
you're a long
done.
time coming back round again if you're on the wrong tyres, but also again it can rain at one end.
Everybody is on the second lap.
It's a pretty
and
place.
there's a lot of standing water on the start finish.
Sort of hilly bits as well. So this was
Straight.
always one of the more difficult circuits. But it's the track temp's 25 degrees.
Oscar
that
is
helps a lot. It's
driving so close
warm,
behind
especially
Lando,
now the
man.
sun's
So
getting
close
out.
behind Lando.
So that helps with tire temperatures. That helps.
I think Oscar is going to overtake Lando on the first Red Eau Rouge. I remind you if you need you. Stand to 20 car length.
Accelerating and braking through the
Oh.
safety car phase. Lando Norris just slowed down a bit. Oscar had to, and then Charles Leclerc was in his acceleration phase when he suddenly saw that the McLaren was going a lot slower in front of him.
Yeah, this looks ready to go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's there's not. I know you see a lot less.
Second
spray
lap
from
is
above than you
underway.
do from following, but the Kemmel Straight, it is bad, but that clears away very quickly. As I said, these tyres collectively 35 litres per second.
There's too much water on
Wind
the
just
second
takes it away,
sector.
and already that looks better. So
No,
that
it's
looks
the first
raceable to
sector
me.
only.
It certainly does. I think
After the
what
Eau
the
Rouge.
drivers would like to see is a slightly earlier call from race control as to when the safety
Corners
car
with
comes
the
in,
no
when they get
name.
going again, be it a rolling start or be it a standing start, which is still possible, but we don't actually know those details yet.
I would have thought, looking at this, when they do go for a start,
Cars
it's gonna
are
be a
on the
standing
second
start.
sectors.
I think it's absolutely fine on the main straight.
Track feels okay.
It's drying pretty quick.
Yes. Track is drying pretty quickly.
Sort of conditions, giving his feedback on the track through.
From the
As,
Hamilton.
He makes his way around currently in 18th place. But they're going through Curve Paul Frere.
I think we are going to see some race.
No indication that the safety cars coming
Screen
in
change क्यों करना है
after
ब्लेजी?
Silverstone, where Oscar Piastri had 2 restarts, where it was quite a late call to
स्क्रीन चेंज
safety
क्यों
car to
करना
come
है?
back in. One of which he got a penalty
मतलब
for. The other
यही
was
है
he might have got penalised for that as well.
रेस दिखा नहीं सकते, वो कॉपीराइट वाला सीन हो जाता है। तो ज़्यादा ज़्यादा आप ये ट्रैक टाइम, ट्रैक लिमिट्स वगैरह ये सब दिखा सकते हो। दिक्कत है, बड़ी दिक्कत है। यो 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 11 people are watching this stream. Let's go.
That's an important message.
Hit
there,
that like and subscribe button, everybody.
If he's thinking it's a lot wetter,
Another
he
lap
doesn't
behind
want
safety
standing
car.
start 'cause he's at a massive disadvantage.
Another lap behind safety car.
To the other 7, as we've only got 16 on the grid, to go down that side of the grid.
253.
Bit, which is what Lando was doing there.
So through Eau Rouge, see, on the racing line through Eau Rouge, that standing water has been cleared away.
भाई लैंडो ठुक जाता सेफ्टी कार के पीछे। एक्वा प्लेनिंग हो सकती है अभी भी, जो चार्ल्स के साथ मायामी में हुआ था।
Could well be declared a standing start. It's the race director's decision. Rolling start.
फर्स्ट DRS स्ट्रेट पे ही सबसे ज़्यादा पानी है, आई थिंक। फर्स्ट DRS स्ट्रेट पे ही।
I mean, in Silverstone, how many cars came in for slick? 4 or 5 came in for slicks at the end of the safety.
That's right.
Safety formation.
Which wasn't the right idea.
I think another 2 lap, it will another 5 lap it will take to track to get dry. Another 5 lap, I think so.
We've had more rain than the last time the cars were on the track, but how long, even behind the safety car, can these intermediates actually last? And how long before we start hearing on the radio that the drivers might need to come in for
Come on,
new
race
tyres?
control, start the race. Come on.
His deputy to his right hand
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap, please. Safety car in this lap.
Feedback from the drivers, and he'll take that decision not just based on his own opinion, but the collective opinions of the 20 drivers out on the track.
Safety car in this lap, please, 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 please.
Cars coming in the end of this lap, which surely it should be. It's a late call, so that suggests
I want to see some racing, man. I want to see some racing. Come on.
We get that feeling. It's through Blanchimont we go. I mean, there's rooster tails, but they're light rooster tails. And as you can see, they dissipate.
I think another lap is going to happen behind safety car. Another lap.
Don't adjust your sound levels. We got some drone footage for this week, and some great drone footage as the cars make their way to the chicane. I hate to call it the bus stop chicane, Martin, because it's not the bus stop chicane. There's no bus stop there anymore either.
No, it used to be a really great section, the original bus stop chicane. Yeah, so a message from Io on who's
everybody is destroying their intermediates behind safety car. Everybody.
Standing start, but
I think the thing is, you don't want the right-hand side from pole down to P19 to be.
How many laps they are going to do behind safety car, man?
Unfair disadvantage.
But you can't throw those factors into it, Crofty. No? No, I don't think so. Is it raceable?
Max is doing some burnouts.
Absolutely, clearly raceable. So,
burnouts or what?
And it has been for a while now. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it?
Track is still wet. There's standing water in the track.
To a Grand Prix after a safety car was the 2022 Monaco Grand Prix.
Rolling start, let's go.
We're going to get a rolling start.
We are finally going to see some race.
This season, but a rolling start. So
first proper lap after 4 laps.
And Lando Norris will lead them over the line.
There is going to be rolling start, chat. Let's go.
I suppose that's the compromise, isn't it, from race control? At least we're going to get a start.
Yeah. can take the caster wheels off as well.
Okay, okay, okay.
Stabilizers, yeah.
Track is little bit wet at some parts.
I'm with you.
And I think dry on most of the parts.
If it is
I
that
think.
much wetter on the right-hand side, you're going to get a lot of drivers complaining about that, and it costing them potential places.
Track is still slippery.
Not just
track is still slippery, chat.
Being told by his team to drive through that pit box each and every lap to try and clear some of that water away. And now
Lando behind safety car. We are at sector 2.
In the safety car, get away and get back to the pits. And it all looks fairly calm, doesn't it?
Safety car in this lap.
I'm sure it's not.
And
Oscar Piastri.
I think Oscar is going to overtake Lando on the first lap itself. I think.
To the top of the hill now, because Lando will be a few meters
and Lando is
ahead,
going to fuck up big time on the first lap itself, like the last year what he did.
The Red Bull's carrying a bit more wing.
And then it's going to be Piastri P1, Leclerc P2, and Verstappen P3.
Charles Leclerc ahead of him, Oscar Piastri and ahead of him. Lando Norris has got going. It's not like
Piastri is close. Piastri is close. Piastri is close.
Actually racing until we get to the line. And after some frustrating
Lando
delays
fucked
for
up.
the
Lando
rain and
fucked
some
up.
laps behind the safety car, here we go for the Belgian Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, with Lando Norris leading them down towards La Source. You can just see
Oscar
his teammate,
is too close behind him. Oscar's gone for no.
Ahead of Verstappen, ahead then of Alex Albon and George Russell and Yuki Tsunoda as they make their way around La Source.
And a little bit of a slide for Lando Norris.
Little bit slide for Lando. Little bit slide for Lando. I think Oscar is going to overtake. Oscar is going to overtake Lando. Oscar is too close behind Lando. Oscar is going outside. Oscar has overtaken Lando. Yep. Championship leader is P1.
Yeah, Lando, I think, telegraphed that way too early and put himself at risk.
Lando fucked up as usual. What we think. And
Carlos Sainz getting past Lance Stroll and up
Carlos
P16
Sainz.
and really twitchy on board.
Lando sliding a lot. Lando is sliding a lot. And Stroll overtake Sainz again. Hamilton P8 where he started.
Oscar Piastri finding grip.
Oscar Piastri got a wave.
And look, Max looks very comfortable there as well, doesn't he? Darting around.
Max closing behind Charles. Max closing behind Charles.
So Lando is going to get busy, I think, unless he can settle down and find the pace of his teammate. But
is there a problem with the electrical energy for Lando Norris? That's battery. Would explain why Piastri is moving ahead quite so fast.
Lando did not have any ERS on him.
Quite a lot as towards the chicane we go.
Lando did not have any ERS on him, and Charles is getting inside. No, Lando's getting in the DRS of PS3.
It's coming back
it's coming back. I use a lot on the safety car. Fuck you, Lando.
Well, phew, as far as he's concerned, that he's actually getting that energy boost because he's going to need it down this straight now.
Charles close to Lando and Verstappen inside DRS of Leclerc.
Already 1.1 clear and out of
Sainz overtakes Stroll again. Hamilton same where he started.
Picking up a slipstream in the battle for fifth. You can't see it. It's behind the spray at the moment. Here comes George Russell. Though,
George Russell overtook Albon.
Manages to get past Alex Albon. Pops his Mercedes up into fifth place.
God.
Yeah, good move there. Nice and clean from both drivers.
Very nasty overtake that was. Very nasty overtake that was.
Going up to the Lecom chicane.
Any other overtakes
happening?
happening?
Intermediates from just going to the grid, how gnarly they looked when they got there.
I mentioned that
Hamilton
Carlos
overtakes
Sainz had
Stroll.
got past Lance Stroll. Now Lewis
Hamilton
has got
overtakes
past Lance
Stroll.
Stroll and put his
Hamilton
Ferrari
behind
up into
Sainz.
17th place, and we
6
are
10
on
behind
board now with
Sainz.
Max Verstappen
Sainz
plunging
3 10
down the
behind
hill
Colapinto.
towards
I
the
think Colapinto is going
chicane
to get
in
overtaken.
pursuit of Charles Leclerc.
Lando inside
He has gone a little bit
DRS
wide,
of
no room to
PS3.
pass there, though, for
And
the Red Bull
Verstappen
driver, but you
is
can see
really
just how
close
close
behind
Max
Leclerc,
Verstappen
man.
is,
I
and we've seen
think
it before in the
Leclerc
past,
is going to
making
get
a move
overtaken.
around Blanchimont, and we're about to see that come again
Lando
in
is
2025.
Leclerc is
How
going to
close can
get
he stick to
overtaken.
the Ferrari, though? Out of curve Paul Frere as the drivers get their foot flat as they possibly can to the floor and
Too
accelerate
much
towards
water
the end
in
of
the
another lap.
middle sector.
So
Too much
conundrum
water
they're
in
going
the
to have,
middle
and Lando
sector.
looks a lot happier now, doesn't he? The problem they're going to have is
Lando
how far do they
closing
go
behind
on these
PS3. Lando
intermediates? The
closing
intermediates
behind
falling
PS3.
away quite dramatically, but they don't want to take an extra pit stop if they think they can get
Oh,
them to dry tyres.
Verstappen really close behind Leclerc.
The message going to Lando Norris at the moment is that Oscar Piastri might be struggling a little bit with his battery charge and deployment too. So is Oscar
Piastri struggling
about
with
to
his
become a little
battery
bit vulnerable
charge.
down that Kemmel Straight? We shall see. There's Gabriel Bortoletto in 10th
Problem for
place,
both the
holding on to that
McLarens.
10th place. The only movement is down towards the rear with
Can we see Leclerc winning this race, or maybe Max, or maybe Russell? Anything can happen. Oh, Antonelli overtakes Stroll.
You want a nice dull sheen, not on these
Colapinto
tyres. It means the surface
outside
is
the
tearing.
DRS or Hulkenberg. Sainz behind Colapinto, 4 tenths behind. Hamilton 5 tenths behind Sainz. Max 6 tenths behind Leclerc. Leclerc 2 seconds behind Norris. Oh ho ho! This is getting really interesting.
To take that corner a lot tighter and get better traction out
Norris closing in on PS3. Leclerc closing in on PS3. Dry lines coming through. Dry lines coming through.
Cars are most loaded, of course, with aerodynamic downforce, and that is why they're starting to burn a racing line through the water. And they've got to hang on to these intermediates to get to, if it's not going to rain again anytime soon, they're going to need dry tyres quite soon. Anthony at Sky Race Control.
Yeah, just to explain this battery pack issue. So when it rains, you're putting a lot more braking energy into the system, therefore a lot more recharge to your state of charge of the battery. The car learns as it goes where to deploy and where to harvest the energy. And they haven't had any wet running so far. So that explains why possibly everyone is going through this kind of uncharted territory right now.
Hamilton close to Sainz. Come on, come on, come on. Dive bomb, dive bomb, dive bomb. Hamilton, dive bomb, dive bomb. Yes! What an overtake, Hamilton. What an overtake. Kimi Antonelli cut the last corner. Come on, what an overtake, Hamilton. Come on. Sainz is little bit too Antonelli on mediums. When that happened, man. Hamilton really close behind Colapinto. Charles, come on, hold him, hold Verstappen behind. I think Hamilton's going to overtake Colapinto. No? Yes. Hamilton overtake Colapinto. He did 3 overtakes till now. Sainz trying to overtake Colapinto. Next, Hulkenberg for Hamilton, 9 tenths behind. And where else is other than Hamilton? Hamilton's really close behind Hulkenberg. Sainz is going to overtake Colapinto, I think. Sainz is really close. Antonelli did mistake on the last corner. He's struggling, man. Antonelli is struggling a lot.
And look, you can see with Antonelli there, he's got no
Antonelli is struggling a lot behind. Almost half the track is dried. Almost half the track.
They think they can get these to a set of dry tyres.
Time deleted for Gasly and Antonelli. Yo, 7 people watching this stream. Hit that like and subscribe button, chat. Hamilton with another overtake on Hulkenberg. Finally, after Spa and after Silverstone, finally Hamilton overtaked Hulkenberg. Let's go, chat. Hamilton OP in the chat. Hamilton on a roll. Verstappen almost half a second behind Charles. He's maintaining that gap. Leclerc still defending like a lion. Hamilton, no, that's not the place to overtake Hamilton. Control Hamilton. I think points is possible for Hamilton. Points is possible for Hamilton. He's doing really great. Paris gone little bit wide. Paris gone little bit wide. He's struggling. Paris is struggling. Gasly, Pierre Gasly. I think Hamilton's going to overtake on the start-finish straight.
You want heat for the grip. You don't want too much heat, so that the tyre starts blistering up and running this close to the Alpine.
Come on, Hamilton. I know you can do it. Yeah, Hamilton really. Oh, what an overtake! What an overtake, Hamilton. Started P18, now P13. 3 seconds behind Ollie Behrman. Hamilton on a roll, chat. Hamilton. Verstappen 5 seconds, 5 tenths behind Leclerc, is getting really ever close to Leclerc. Norris losing time behind Piastri. It feels it might not be too far off already.
The nightmare for McLaren is that if Oscar's
I think everybody is going to switch to
so a double stack is going to cost Lando Norris a lot of time, but they don't want to leave him out for
Max, easy. Hamilton's Verstappen's too close behind Leclerc. 3 tenths behind Leclerc. Easy Max. Charles is defending like a lion. Charles is defending like a lion, chat. Oh, Leclerc, Max too close behind Leclerc. Leclerc closed the door. Max is getting amazing slipstream behind Leclerc. Oh, what a defense! What a defense, Leclerc. Hamilton 2 seconds behind Ollie. Ollie is getting good slipstream behind Ocon, I think. Yeah. Who else going to overtake? Sainz 1.5 tenths behind Colapinto. He's going to overtake Colapinto. Norris 1.5 seconds behind Piastri. He's losing too much time. He's losing too much time. Antonelli half second behind Sainz. He's struggling a lot. Come on. Oh, no, not a dive bomb. No. Oh!
It looked like he had that covered, but just about under traction and stays ahead.
Leclerc gone wide, man. I think overtake is coming for Max. Overtake is coming. Max. Oh, dive bomb from Max. Max. Oh. Leclerc did very well to hold Max there. I don't know if it's the downforce, but the
But this is my point.
Leclerc's
They're
tires
so
are
slow,
gone.
you'd get a pit stop. Even if you put a set of
Leclerc
Inters on
tires
you'd get your
are
pit stop
gone.
back in 3 laps.
Ollie Behrman gets past Esteban Ocon and up into 11th
I think
place.
most
The gap
of
out in front,
the
Piastri
drivers are
Norris
going
has grown now
to switch
over
to
2 seconds. Charles Leclerc has got his hands full.
dry
At the
tires
start of
within
lap
5
11,
laps.
found
I
himself
think
over 9 seconds behind the race leader with Max Verstappen on his tail.
pit stop windows are going to open. Ocon 1 second behind Behrman. Hamilton getting really ever close behind both the Haas.
Yeah, and on top of that, Martin,
Let's
they're talking
go,
about
Chet.
possible safety car windows as well. And at the moment, that would be an absolute disaster if you came in and committed to another set of Inter. So you've got to go through, my feeling is you've got to go through this uncomfortable phase where the Inter has to start matching the reality of the circuit, the dryness of the circuit, and you go through this feathering up of the rubber as it sheds the rubber off and turns into a slick itself, albeit a much softer compound than a slick. This is the uncomfortable phase of being on an intermediate tyre, and drivers that have looked after the temperatures more, and I think Piastri is one of those from what I'm hearing on his radio. Norris being guided the whole time by his side of the garage.
Hamilton boxing.
Hamilton told to box there, so yeah. Is it ready for safety?
Hamilton
Lando
doing his
Norris
thing.
said
Hamilton
it's not
doing
ready for
his
slicks just yet.
thing.
A few more laps. This will be
Oh my
fascinating
God.
to see what Ferrari do.
Hamilton doing his thing.
What tyres are going on to Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari?
It's got to be slick, surely.
Yeah,
Oh, this call maybe fuck Hamilton race, or he can directly go from P13 to P5 maybe. Oh, risky call from Hamilton. Risky call from Hamilton. Come on, minimum mediums. Mediums are the.
He's massively faster.
He was certainly faster than Ocon and Behrman, which were the 2 cars ahead.
Hamilton on.
Alonso and Hulkenberg to change onto slicks too. He could have maybe
Hamilton, Hulkenberg, Gasly, and Alonso, all of them pitted.
Remember in Silverstone there was a time when McLaren were 1 to 2 seconds a lap faster than the next best car.
Come on.
Faster than that on the midfield.
Show us what you can do, Hamilton. Come on, let's go.
They're 10 seconds ahead of
Pit stops are coming from for everybody. Risky call from Hamilton, Hulkenberg, and Gasly. Let's see.
You were, but that was a really slick, weird racetrack, wasn't it?
Hamilton 50. Yes.
Somewhat unique, but this looks.
Let's go.
Incredibly dry. But the key thing is, can you go fast enough to build
PSG, no, PSG is Leclerc is boxing. Leclerc is boxing.
Oscar Piastri, Lando
Oscar
Norris stays
pitted.
out. They were too close, the McLaren drivers, to
Oh
make that
my
double
God.
stack. DRS has
Verstappen's
now been
out.
enabled. Slick tires are going
Russell's
on. Mediums
out.
for Oscar Piastri. Charles Leclerc has been called
Little
in.
bit
Max
slow pitch.
Verstappen has
2.8,
been
not
called
bad,
as well.
not bad
So
pit
this is
stop.
where the pit crews can have a
Leclerc,
major influence.
come on,
Can
Ferrari,
they make sure
don't
they get
fuck this
full
up.
tyres put on
Don't fuck
and the
this up.
driver sent back out
Yes,
in time?
yes.
That was almost an unsafe release there for Charles Leclerc with a Williams
Little bit close with the Williams. Little bit close with the Williams. I think Leclerc is safe. Hamilton on the mediums. Come on, Hamilton. Come on. Go, 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 go. I think he'll DRS enable. Race is on, chat. Race is on. Hamilton P12 already. I think yes.
10 cars on slicks and another 4 putting them
Hamilton, yes, Hamilton overtake P11 for Hamilton.
Yes, it was close with the Ferrari going into the path of the Williams. Mercedes had to double stack. One of their mechanics actually fell
Ferrari did very well. I think Leclerc is safe with that unsafe release.
Very, very well.
Yes, Leclerc is safe with that unsafe release.
Alex Albon and the Williams did have to apply the brakes a bit to make sure that
Maybe.
Charles Leclerc didn't come into him. I'm not saying it's going to be investigated by the stewards. Wouldn't be surprised if it didn't get noted though. Hamilton on the slicks from the previous
Hamilton
lap.
is on the charge.
As Hamilton,
Hammer time. Let's go. P10 for Hamilton. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. 32 laps.
Lewis Hamilton losing a bit of his front wing there.
Yeah, absolutely amazing that
Hamilton behind Albon.
Piastri 2.4 seconds faster than Norris.
Charles behind Ollie.
Try go to the end. What about a hard? Would you take it now? I need an answer quick.
Might be slow.
Lando's on the pit. Lando's in the pit.
Charles Leclerc has managed to
Oh, bad pit stop. Bad, really bad pit stop for Norris.
Is giving Max Verstappen a bit of something to think about here.
I think they had a bit of a slow pit stop.
Heads up P4, Tsunoda P3.
So that is what Lando Norris has done. So he's maintained his second
What
position.
the F is happening, chat? What the F is happening? Tsunoda Hadja is going to get really behind. Yeah, Hamilton, let's go. P7, let's go. P7, let's go, chat. Lawson P8, that's good. Bortoletto P9. Oh, shit. Antonelli still on P18. Sainz, where is Sainz? Where is Sainz? Oh, Sainz P20. What happened to Sainz, man? Hamilton, fastest man on track. Let's go. Hamilton, fastest man on track. 11 overtakes. Oh, my man. Let's go.
To stop dead on the marks in these conditions. Was it a bit long or not?
I don't think so. Just looked a bit lumpy left on, but there was absolutely zero.
Almost inside the DRS for Albon. Russell's little bit close behind Verstappen. So Verstappen and Russell is having no hurry here. Just keep it on track.
They are committing Oscar Piastri at the
Norris lost too much time on the pit. Norris lost too much time. Hamilton inside the DRS of Albon. Hamilton inside DRS.
Are you sure a set of mediums won't go to the end?
Well, I'm not sure.
They did 15 laps.
Oh, what a legendary call for him from Hamilton to switch from intermediates. Come on, Hamilton, overtake. Come on, buddy. Come on, you can do it.
The warm-up on those hard compound tyres is going to be tough in these conditions.
Hamilton is on the charge. Hamilton behind 4/10 behind Albon. Come on, use DRS, use everything. Williams are a little bit fast on the first and third sector. Hamilton's 8 and behind. Hamilton, fastest man on track. Let's go.
Absolutely flying here. Fastest man on track by far.
6 tenths behind Albon. Williams are little bit faster than Ferrari on first and third sector. Hamilton only got the chance on the middle sector. Russell's getting ever close to Verstappen, 5 tenths behind. Hamilton, Verstappen lost time on Leclerc.
2 steps harder than the
in the pit stop.
Has been slow. It was slow on Friday.
The biggest loser on the pit stop is Norris. Lost too much time. Come on, Hamilton, 6 tenths behind Albon. Come on, overtake Albon. Use the battery. Russell 8 tenths behind Verstappen.
Picking up places and moving up into to 13th, and Pierre Gasly up into
11th. Hamilton, come on.
All trying to find a line and a slipstream and heading them
9 tenths behind Albon.
Now he's on a medium set of tyres than those intermediates that were causing him much bother.
Fastest lap for Verstappen, 148.
Last time around, just a little bit faster than Leclerc, and actually quite a bit faster than both McLarens up front. It's really yo-yoing around, isn't it, the pace?
and yo-yoing around in terms of who's making
Come
places.
on, come on,
Nico
come on.
Hulkenberg up into the top 9, ahead now of his teammate Gabriel Bortoleto. Another
6
who
tenths
made up
behind
places through that
Albon.
round of pit stops.
5 tenths.
But there's
Come
your
on,
race
come on,
leader,
Hamilton, come
Oscar
on.
Piastri, getting an overtake done on his teammate. Once we got
Most
racing,
overtakes.
with a rolling
First
start,
Hamilton,
and on
second
the
Alonso,
first green lap, as it were, and
7.
significant
He
overtake
gained
that,
7
which again, with the
position.
free choice of strategy.
Hamilton 11.
Well, I'd be pretty sure Lando can get to the end without a stop.
Ocon lost
It's
9
really a question
places.
of, so what Lando Norris has got to do is put Oscar Piastri under pressure.
What
Got to
can
hunt him down
Hamilton
somehow if
do
he can,
behind?
and force him into using his tyres up.
Hamilton 6 tenths behind Albon. Main
Thanks,
door clicking
ladies.
on the
Shocking.
main straight is
It's so
shocking.
bad. Understood.
Hamilton's
That's where it's charging the
Verstappen's
battery,
struggling.
basically, where and it really, yeah, feels like you've thrown
Come
a
on,
parachute out
Hamilton.
the back when it starts topping the battery up instead of punching everything out.
Like you're towing a caravan through Blanchimont. Not advisable.
Oh, Ferrari is fast, man. Ferrari is really fast.
In terms of how his race strategy might pan out.
But it's more what they said
I
to
think
Lando,
Hamilton's
actually,
going to
they were saying
spend
that,
more
just for an
time
update, that
behind
both cars are going to try and make it to
Albon.
the end, and that they think that the other car, i.e. Piastri, is going to try and make it to the end as well, and having to make sure that he
Oh,
has to try
Hamilton
and
losing
manage
time.
them.
Hamilton
so
losing
Piastri's probably
time.
going to, on the medium tyre, have to manage the tyres more, and that's kind of like, in a way, to G Lando.
Come on, Hamilton.
The battery pack for Max Verstappen is the same.
Use
as
your
before,
experience,
but in
man.
reverse
Use.
now. The track's dried out. The car has to relearn where to deploy and where to
8 tenths behind Albon. Hamilton, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Charles, fastest man on track. 147.5.
Now, Hamilton's teammate Charles Leclerc. We're on board with Ollie Behrman down in 14th. That's Fernando Alonso in a pretty draggy Aston
All
Martin
is going to
ahead of him, and he ain't gonna
overtake
be ahead of him for long.
Alonso.
Ollie Behrman, who's picking up
Nice
places
overtake.
in each and every Grand Prix, and I think has picked up more places than any
Nice.
other driver this season. Makes another.
So Lando's an update. Both cars will try and get to the end. We think the other car might have to do some pace management to make it work. That's our opportunity.
And that confirmation of what Anthony was telling us from Sky Race Control a couple of moments ago.
Yeah. So you got to put him under pressure. Got to put his tyres under pressure. But Oscar Piastri is.
Come on, Hamilton, come on.
15-second lead over Leclerc and Verstappen. That's not enough for another pit stop.
Overtake Albon. There's the last.
So
You can do it.
the absolute outlier
Russell is too much to ask.
the only
Hamilton getting outside DRS. Hamilton losing time.
Out of Piastri's lead, so they're working nicely.
They are not quite as slow maybe as people were thinking. Piastri, if he does stop again, has the option to go on to the soft tyre for maybe the last 8 or 9 laps, but he hasn't got any new sets of softs to use. In fact, the only other new set of tyres he's got is a set of hards. I wouldn't imagine he'd go on to those, but we wait and see. Lap 18 of 44, just under 9 seconds now. The gap between Piastri and Norris, that was over 9 seconds about 3 laps ago. Going through into La Source is Isaac Hadger and Lance Stroll. Ahead of these is Kimi Antonelli, about to try and make a move on Franco Colapinto. If you remember back to the F2 race here last year, Kimi managed to get Franco going through Eau Rouge in the wet. What a great move that was on the day. He wasn't quite close enough to do a little repeat in F1 here of that stunning move. I think it was overtake of the year for F2 last year.
Absolutely. So I'm just looking at the relative times, and you know, I have to say Verstappen and Leclerc are very much keeping the McLarens honest in terms of lap time at the moment, although they are about 15 seconds adrift. Lewis Hamilton stalled out a little bit now. Now he's cruising up behind Alex Albon, but that sort of relentless forward movement's fallen away a bit.
Lance Stroll overtake Isaac Hadjar.
Assisted down that main straight. I think Hamilton being told on the radio, just start to look after your tyres a little bit here, Lewis. Maybe they're thinking at Ferrari, we can get you to the end as well, and you might need to get
Hamilton
to the end
outside the DRS range.
doing so as well. And Hamilton just a lap longer on his tyres.
Hamilton, I think
Alex Albon just ahead of
he
him.
did all he can do.
They should have just backed him up a bit. He would be allowed to do that because he wasn't interfering with anybody else's race and do a double.
Come on, Hamilton, overtake. Come on. Oh, double points for Kick Salber. Didn't see that coming. Sonoda P12, outside points as usual. Lawson P18, Lawson doing well. Antonelli P16.
But that's a good point. That's a very good point.
Cheers.
I think Ferrari has started lifting and coasting.
When he came into the pits, he was 14th, and he's now running 19th. So he lost.
Ferrari has started lifting and coasting. I think
there were more coming in at that time.
Antonelli now in the slipstream.
He's outside the DRS range from Albon, and he's losing tenths.
I did ask, are they running a low downforce wing? And they said no. We haven't got the car really into the setup window that we'd like today. Antonelli going wide there behind Franco Colapinto. For George Russell, it's working up in 5th place. But, George Russell struggling with this car at times, and he's got more experience than Kimi Antonelli, who's, as we've said all weekend, is going through a bit of a crisis of confidence.
Let's go, chat. Hit that like and subscribe button if you are new to this channel.
Okay, we are managing that here.
Thinks he is way faster,
Let's support Ferrari. Oh, what an comeback for Hamilton.
Will come good eventually. I believe that. Here's Carlos Sainz.
But now he's losing too much time.
On Isaac Hadja, who seems to be struggling out there.
Oh, Carlos.
Hit him, and he still managed to breeze
past. Very ballsy overtake.
Tenths out of Piastri's lead. Piastri having to manage those tyres to the end. We know
Norris is the fastest man on track with the hard tyres. Swap position.
Being told
Ooh.
to synchronise swimming and let Bortoletto through.
Yeah, so give Bortoletto the toe down the straight, and DRS.
Hamilton 1.5 tenths behind.
Make sure that he's ahead of you because he is a faster car currently on track. Let's see what happens. Nico Hülkenberg obliges. The swap is done. And now Gabriel can go and see if he can get Liam Lawson. Right, here's Kimi Antonelli. Franco Colapinto ahead. Pulls out from behind the slipstream. Goes wheel to wheel. Gets to the chicane. 15th place is his. And he can set about trying to close down Fernando Alonso. That's the sort of thing he needs to start moving through the field.
Hamilton 2 seconds behind Albon. He's losing too much time, and he's losing too much time.
All race so far. Anthony at Sky Race Control.
I think Ferrari has started lifting and coasting. Nice overtake from Antonelli on Colapinto.
That they can make it through on a one-stopper, particularly with this downforce level, which I don't think is out of the window compared to many other cars out there today. So he's the first driver doubting that. Let's see what others will say.
Bonington, Peter Bonington. Come on, Ferrari.
And he got disqualified from that win.
That was brutal, wasn't it, for George? That was a
Overtake Williams, come on.
Ease those tyres all the way for such a long distance, but we'll see if Oscar Piastri can repeat. Now, just remind you, if you've been on wet tyres, intermediates or wets, you're not obliged to use 2 dry compounds. That obligation falls away as soon as you turn a lap on the inters or wets.
Piastri out in front on the medium tyre. His teammate Lando Norris on the hard tyre, just under 8 seconds behind.
Fastest man on track, Norris. Albon is almost second faster. Second faster behind Hamilton. Hamilton 2.5 seconds behind.
Past him. Lance Stroll can't, but he's under pressure once again. Straight line speed, not exactly.
Oh, Hamilton losing too much time behind Albon, man. Too much time.
Gasly's running in 11th currently.
Oscar, what you are doing looks good. It's your call really whether we try to get in on these tires or...
I could do a little bit of sag already, so I think it will be tough to get to the end.
Yeah, and that's
one-stop strategy for Oscar PS3.
Being the hard compound being 2 steps harder than the medium here.
Come on, Hamilton, at least overtake Albon. At least overtake Albon.
Last time around, he was actually faster than Norris.
That's the last thing I ask.
But of course, he's taking life out of the tyres all the time.
Come on, overtake Albon.
Very true, but is he in a damn
Stroll's getting close behind Colapinto. He's going to overtake Colapinto.
Give us more pace, open up
Not the dive bomb. Okay, no dive bomb. Lawson's almost 10 seconds behind Hamilton. Verstappen 2 seconds behind Leclerc and Russell 2 seconds behind Verstappen.
In theory, they should be slower.
I think this is the place where they're going to end this race.
But guess what? At the moment, there's about a tenth of a second difference lap after lap between Norris and
Hamilton lost 4 seconds in this lap. 4 times behind. What an overtake, Stroll. Yeah, what an overtake.
Relegated another place, and let's go down to 10.
Can I just be a bit of devil's advocate for Oscar Piastri? It's your call. It's your call whether we try and make it to the end of the race on this set of tyres that nobody thinks is going to get to the end of the race. How is it his call? I mean, if he wants to drive really slowly and try to get the tyre to the end of the race, but these teams have got strategy mega computers that puts Deep Blue to shame figuring these things out, Crofty. How is it suddenly Oscar's call if he tries to make it to the end of the race? That medium either will or won't, and McLaren will know that. So what's with all the it's your call? If I was Oscar, knowing that Lando's on the hard, I'd feel pretty perplexed at the moment.
No, it's a championship battle, isn't it, with his teammate? And they're both saying, it's up to you if you want to take that risk or not, because nobody actually knows the answer, whether they'll go to the end or not. Like, nobody thought George Russell could get to the end of the race last year, and he did. Sadly disqualified, as you said, but
Hamilton maintaining the distance 2.5 seconds. Russell losing time, too much time behind Verstappen. He's 3 seconds behind. Sonoda, the medium tires leading fast.
Strikes me that Oscar needs to go as fast as he can, and then have a tyre advantage in the closing stages.
The trouble we've got at Spa this year is that
Sainz P18 behind Colapinto. Medium tires are gone. Medium tires are finished. Heads are P12. What the fuck? Oh, heads are pitted.
This year, overtaking is not as easy at Spa. We saw that in the sprint race.
Hedger is the only driver who did 2 stops.
Which is adding to that half a second. Is only
Maybe Hamilton. No, Hamilton can't pit. No chance.
On that rear wing. So, I suppose it's your call.
Maybe if he'll get safety car, then there's a chance.
To get some overtaking done, and that might be on your teammate, who's your championship challenger, and you might be losing 7 seconds to it.
Yeah, so if Oscar pitted now, he'd be...
Half race distance is complete, chat. 22 laps to go. 21 laps to go.
If he has got a tyre advantage, then...
PS3 P1, Norris P2, Leclerc P3, Verstappen P4, Russell P5, and P6 for Albon behind Hamilton on P7. P8 for Lawson, P9 and 10 for Kick-Salba. There's the point positioning cars. Gasly, Tsunoda, Berman and Alonso fighting for P11. There's the DRS train for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars fighting for the last position, I guess. How much Hülkenberg is behind? Gasly is behind Hülkenberg 5 seconds.
Oscar Piastri's just put in the fastest lap of the race, but I dare say he needs to open it out by about 3 or 4 tenths a lap in the next 8 or 9 laps to make a second stop strategy work, with his teammate actually driving a pretty solid race behind.
Hamilton gaining on Albon. Yes. Fastest first sector for Antonelli. Come on, chat. 8 people are watching this stream. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's go for Ferrari supporters. P3 for Leclerc, P7 for Hamilton, 2 seconds behind Albon. Yes, he's gaining little. He's gaining little.
A championship lead by the end of this race. Like I say, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Who wants to step up and take the responsibility?
So Piastri's used mediums. They're going to have done a quali lap, aren't they, in sprint qualifying?
Might have done more than one quali lap.
Yes.
They might have done a few.
Not done a huge mileage, they have they? I wouldn't think the used ones.
Fastest man on track, Norris. 146.1. I think there's the fastest lap on track. Yes. McLaren has beaten the fastest lap record of Valtteri Bottas, 146.2 from 2018. Now the fastest lap record is 1 minute 46 seconds and 1. Hamilton gained almost 4 tenths. Yes, and he start losing again. As usual, Hamilton thing. So Hamilton maintaining that distance. He's trying to close. Yes. Come on, Hamilton, you can do it. The last place I want Hamilton to finish is P6. I don't think he can do more than that on this track, at least. Come on, 19 laps to go, chat. 19 laps to go. And Norris is also gaining little by little on PS3. At just 16 seconds behind Ocon. He's in P20. And only जल्दी नहीं आया मैं नहीं गरवा जी एक घंटा तो इंतज़ार चल रहा था गरवा जी 1 घंटे बाद तो रेस स्टार्ट हुई है खाना ओह फिर कोई दिक्कत नहीं है 19 लैप बचे हैं एंड गरवा जी हमारे ड्राइवर ने 11 ओवरटेक कर चुका है गरवा जी इसी बात पे हो जाए ओपी हैमिल्टन इन द चैट आप कहोगे डिनर इतना जल्दी नहीं करो जी हमारा तो होता है आफ्टर 11 क्योंकि फिर रात भी लंबी चलती है हैमिल्टन गेनिंग ऑन एल्बन कम ऑन ओवरटेक इज कमिंग गरवाजी ओवरटेक इज कमिंग 1.5 seconds behind Albon. I think Albon's tires are gone. Albon के टायर चले गए अब पता नहीं ब्लेज जी कहाँ चले गए गरवा जी अभी तो यही थे PSG 1.5 seconds faster than Norris. This man is beast, man. Oscar Piastri is the deserving world champion if he ever becomes. और रूपर्ट भाई भी आए थे यार बात नहीं हो पाई रूपर्ट भाई आ रहे हैं जा रहे हैं उनकी अभी रेस मतलब ऑलमोस्ट ठंडी हो चुकी है उनका ड्राइवर फोर्थ ही चल रहा है ये ऊपर पर थोड़ी देर पहले ही थे, चले गए। शायद उनकी रेस भी खत्म हो चुकी है। हमारे ड्राइवर उन्हें होल्ड कर रहा है अच्छी तरह से P3 पे। हैमिल्टन गेन हाफ सेकंड। Hamilton half seconds faster than Albon. Let's go. हाँ हमारी ट्रिक वर्क। नो ब्लेज जी, ये गरवा जी, अभी भी मैक्लेरन P1 P2 चल रहा है। अगर वो दोनों कार भाई बाहर हो गए ना भाई, रेस में मज़ा आ जाएगा गरवा जी। और दूसरी टीम को सपोर्ट करने वाली टीम नहीं, मैं भाई कब से मैक्लेरन फॉर द विन चिल्ला रहा हूँ। जितने भी कर्स हो सकते थे ना, जिंक्स कर्स मैं सब कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन चांसेस बहुत कम है। मैक्लेरन का 100%।
Cowell, the team principal at Aston Martin, something for him, seeing his drivers down in 15th and 16th.
Where's Hamilton? He gained 2 tenths. Let's go, Hammy. लगता है कि सब वन स्टॉप पे ही जा रहे हैं। हो सकता है कि कुछ लोग सॉफ्ट टायर पे जाए, लेकिन ट्रैक बहुत लंबा है सॉफ्ट टायर के लिए। 2 लैप में हैमिल्टन क्लोज कर देगा एल्बॉन को। क्या ओवरटेक कर पाएगा? क्या लग रहा है गरवा जी आपको? क्या हैमिल्टन ओवरटेक कर पाएगा एल्बॉन को? भाई मतलब कर्ज नहीं लग रहा वो टीम। भाई वही बोल रहा हूँ भाई, मतलब भाई एक खराब रेस चाहिए उस टीम की जिसमें दोनों ड्राइवर्स उनके ना बिना पॉइंट्स के चले जाए। भाई लिटरली मजा आ जाएगा गरवा जी। ब्लैक एंड वाइट फ्लैग फॉर सैंस। ओह, टू मच कॉर्नर कटिंग फॉर कार्लोस सैंस। कमाल, अभी भी रेस है गरवा जी, 17 लैप बचे हैं, अभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है। 17 लैप है। कम ऑन हैमिल्टन। DRS में आ रहा है एल्बॉन। अगर इसने अभी ओवरटेक कर लिया ना एल्बॉन को, तो फिर चांसेस है कि रसल के लिए वो ट्राई कर सकता है। ओ भाई साहब, 1:45.9 न्यू लैप रिकॉर्ड फॉर दिस ट्रैक। लेट्स गो गरवा जी। Is Oscar Piastri able to make those mediums go to the end of the race? Come on. Anthony Davidson.
Yeah, it's all quite interesting, Coptiers. They're saying from our side.
Piastri के टायर अभी भी चल रहा है। Norris gained 1.4 tenths in this lap.
I can't believe how calm he can be whilst leading a Grand Prix.
लेक्लर की तो रेस खत्म हो गई भाई, 9 सेकंड आगे है और इस 17 सेकंड पीछे है रेस लीडर के लेक्लर। हैमिल्टन he's gaining little by little. Hamilton is gaining little by little.
Just keep listening. See how calm he is.
Call up into pitted for mediums.
Norris was half a second quicker, and on this lap,
that's a bad call, I guess.
Out of Piastri as well, and there's no back markers in
Hamilton inside the DRS of Albon. Inside DRS.
Sometimes you just got to watch the clock.
Come on, Hammy, come on.
Not just the cars out on the track, to try and understand what is going on out there.
Show us what you can do, man.
2 tenths. There or thereabouts, and Norris has got the gap down to 8.5 seconds.
Yeah, and quite clearly, unless something dramatic happens, this race will go to
Hamilton 9 tenths behind Albon.
On the official clock. So
overtake on Albon is doable.
2/3 of it done, at least. And yeah, so we will have a full points race.
He's gaining.
No one really would want to come in unless they really have to at the moment, in case there's a safety car too.
Yeah, and you're wasting 10 seconds, aren't you?
Over Lewis Hamilton, guess what? He's in DRS range on Alex Albon.
Exclamation R.
A lot of places after starting.
ये क्या होता है गरबा जी?
And is a top 6 finish still on for him as he reaches the end of the Campbell
मैं यार भूल जाता वो. Yes. भाई गरबा भाई मतलब 336. हाँ मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 340 की स्पीड पे ये लोग कॉर्नर्स पे भगाते हैं भाई कार. भाई मतलब अलग लेवल होता है भाई इनका, अलग लेवल. कैम्बल टॉप पॉइंट. ओह यार वो स्ट्रीम लैब्स का है. वो था इसमें भी मैंने रखा था, लेकिन फिर मैंने निकाल दिया ताकि फिर 2 चैटबॉट एक साथ चलेंगे ना तो फिर कंफ्यूजन होता है चैटबॉट को ही. तो इसके लिए मैंने सिर्फ स्ट्रीमर बॉट रखा, ये हटा दिया हूँ. बाकी गरवा जी आपके पास पॉइंट्स तो अच्छे खासे होंगे. आप एक्सक्लेमेशन पॉइंट डाल के देखिए कितने पॉइंट्स है. शायद आपने काफ़ी टाइम से एक्सक्लेमेशन पॉइंट्स यूज़ नहीं किया है, अपना पॉइंट्स यूज़ नहीं किया आपने. नॉरिस स्लाइडिंग भाई, टायर्स गए, हार्ड टायर्स गए. भूल जाता हूँ मैं आपके चैनल को. यस गरवा जी आपको याद रखने चाहिए. टायर्स गए 19,200. भाई एफडी करोगे क्या इतने पॉइंट्स लग के? ओह हैमिल्टन इनसाइड DRS. लरू चढ़ रहा है. कम ऑन DRS. yes, close in, go for the dive bomb. No.
Norris keeps taking 3 or 4 tenths out of the lap. That 1.2 seconds could be very crucial. Antonelli
19 के भाई और कितना चाहिए भाई तुमको? भाई 19 के तुम्हारे बहुत ज़्यादा है, मतलब इनफ है मेरे ख्याल से. अगर यूज़ भी करोगे तो तुम्हारे चैट करने के भी पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं, स्ट्रीम देखने के भी पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं. यू विल गेट इनफ पॉइंट्स. मतलब 19,000 मेरे हिसाब से इनफ है यार. मिडल सेक्टर में बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम खा रहा है हैमिल्टन.
As it stands, a 16-point advantage for Piastri to take into the Hungarian Grand Prix next time out. He currently leads the championship by 9 points from his teammate. If Norris can get ahead, that 16 points would go down to just 2 points. There's a big swing coming Lando Norris's way if, and it's still
Norris
a big if,
can't do
get
it.
past Oscar Piastri.
ओ मेरे पे होता है इतना हर जगह.
With the fresh tyres. So it tells you.
ओह भाई साहब यार इतना ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स रख के करना क्या है? मेरा क्वेश्चन वो है, इतना ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स रख के करना क्या है? ओह ब्लेज जी ने ओवरटेक कर दिया है गरवा जी को विथ ऑलमोस्ट 10K. यो गरवा जी मतलब हमारा #1 व्यूअर है इस चैनल के. कम ऑन हैमिल्टन.
Piastri, for instance, was 8 tenths slower just now going through that middle sector.
ड्यूल करता हूँ मैं. ओह
stopping McLaren hitting Piastri because that's just too close to call, isn't it? As to whether you'd get out in front. It should be past him, I think, with that car.
अरे रे.
He doesn't want that.
यार वो गैम्बल वाला लेके आओ क्या? गैम्बल वाला मैं ला सकता हूँ. करना क्या है स्ट्रीम देख. यस ये अपना चैट करने से भी तो मिलते हैं। गैम्बल वाला नहीं है कमांड ब्लेज जी, लेकिन मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि वो डालूं। वो हैशटैग वाला फालतू चीज़ है, मैंने देखा है ऑलमोस्ट सारे चैनल में। गैम्बल वाला लाना चाहिए, आप लोग को एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट मिलेंगे। गैम्बल वाला या तो अपना हाई लो वाला जो रूपर्ट पंपकिन की स्ट्रीम चैनल पे है, वो वाली भी एक अच्छी चीज़ है पॉइंट्स कमाने के लिए। कम ऑन हैमिल्टन, कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन हैमिल्टन बहुत क्लोज है, हैमिल्टन बहुत क्लोज है। डीआरएस कम ऑन, डाइव बॉम्ब हैमिल्टन, डाइव बॉम्ब बहुत क्लोज था। कौन सा चैटबॉट बॉट यूज़ कर रहे हो अभी? गैम्बल स्ट्रीमलैब्स पे होता है, हाँ गैम्बल स्ट्रीमलैब्स पे होता है, लेकिन मैं यूज़ कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीमर बॉट, मतलब वो जो यूट्यूब पॉइंट सिस्टम वाला चक्कर के लिए स्ट्रीमर बॉट यूज़ कर रहा हूँ। तो उसमें गैम्बल वाला अभी के लिए नहीं है, शायद होपफुली वो लोग फ्यूचर में लाए। PSG is happy with his tires. Hamilton भाई बहुत क्लोज है हैमिल्टन। कम ऑन हैमिल्टन, कम ऑन हैमिल्टन। हैमिल्टन मिडिल सेक्टर में बहुत टाइम लूज़ कर रहा है। टॉप फैंस तो उस पर डिपेंड करता है, गरवा जी अगर ज़्यादा कमेंट होगा तो। नहीं अभी नहीं है स्ट्रीमर बॉट पे गैम्बल, वो शायद फ्यूचर अपडेट वो, अरे वो अपना कोडिंग वाला है, लोग बना के डालते हैं। स्ट्रीम यार फिर वो होगा कि दो अलग पॉइंट्स चलेंगे, स्ट्रीम लैब्स का अलग पॉइंट सिस्टम चलेगा और अपना इसका स्ट्रीमर बॉट का अलग पॉइंट सिस्टम चलेगा। मैं वैसा चाहता हूँ कि जो तुम लोग पॉइंट्स कमाओ उसे इफेक्ट्स पे या चीज़ों पे यूज़ कर पाओ, जो स्नैप कैम वाला है। यो गरवा जी सेकंड चैनल से आ चुके हैं वापस। करता है भाई, वो पीछे वाला स्ट्रीम पर भी डिपेंड करता है। यस
And who knows what his confidence might have been after that. Don't want to do that very often, Lando Norris. He's lost half a second in the first sector and another 2/10 in the second sector on this lap. That 1.2 seconds when he went wide.
Yes, deciding
factor.
क्या करना है भाई, बस ऐड कर लो ना।
Might just compound it.
देखता हूँ मैं ऐड करता हूँ फिर।
Nico Hulkenberg.
तुम लोग बोल रहे हो तो ऐड कर देते। बस वो हो कि मतलब अपना दो चैट बॉट की वजह से ना स्ट्रीम पे इफेक्ट ना हो, क्योंकि मोस्टली लोग बोलते हैं कि एक ही चैट बॉट यूज़ करो कोई भी कर रहे हो, एक से ज़्यादा करते हो ना फिर कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है। और यही है शक्तिमान, यही अरे रे पार्ट टाइम मॉडरेटर जी।
And Oscar Piastri has spent much of this race trying to metaphorically look over his shoulder to see where his teammate is.
10 laps to go, Chad. Don't push the braking as hard as we have been.
ठीक है डाल देंगे, अगर आप लोग कह रहे हो तो डाल देंगे। आप लोग खुश रहिए बस, आप लोगों को खुश रखना, उससे ज़्यादा और क्या चाहिए। एंटिनेली बात तो सही है ब्लेज। मैं फिर भी एक बार स्ट्रीमर बॉट पे ट्राई करूँगा, अगर स्ट्रीमर बॉट का गैम्बल वाला नहीं होता है ना तो स्ट्रीमलेस वाला मैं ऑन कर दूँगा। वो दो अलग पॉइंट्स हो गए, लेकिन तुम लोग एटलीस्ट यूज़ तो कर पाओगे।
Close-ish to Oscar Piastri, but he's not going to have to come up a load of back markers to try and navigate round that could slow him down as well.
हाँ ये एंग्री जी नहीं 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 ये गरवा जी की सेकंड आईडी है ब्लेज जी। गरवा जी ही भेस बदल के आए हैं आज। ब्लेज जी आए अपना एंग्री जी आए नहीं है स्ट्रीम पे 2-3 दिन हो गए। थोड़े बिजी चल रहे हैं एंग्री जी जिंदगी में बिजी बिजी।
Expected it. Ocon's going to fight this back and retake the place by the time they exit the chicane. Nice from both drivers on both counts there, but it's Ocon who wins out.
Yeah, Antonelli got a little bit hot into the left hander and had to sort it out and lost a lot of momentum.
कम ऑन अगर एक सेफ्टी कार आ गई ना भाई लोग भाई सब लोग पिट करेंगे और हो सकता है कि उसमें हैमिल्टन का कुछ हो जाए। ये तो बॉट से ये वाले जो पॉइंट्स है ये तुम लोग चैट करके कमा रहे हो स्ट्रीम देख के। और तुम लोग जब फर्स्ट टाइम आते हो चैनल पे रोज जो फर्स्ट मैसेज करते हो उसमें तुम लोग को अच्छे खासे पॉइंट्स मिल जाते हैं। ये 3 चीज है जिससे अभी कमा रहे हो तुम लोग। गैम्बल वाला है तो फिर तुम लोग यूज कर सकते हो मतलब जो 28,000 19,000 जो रखे हो ये पॉइंट वो सब चीज बाय करने के लिए है। यस यस गरवा जी जो तुम लोग इफेक्ट्स पंच नूब ये सब जो यूज करते हो ये उन पॉइंट्स के लिए मतलब ये इसलिए रखा हो कि मैं ये सिर्फ चैनल पे पॉइंट्स नहीं है इनका कुछ यूज हो रहा है। हैमिल्टन फिर पीछे जा रहा है तो उसमें भी गैम्बल वाला ऐड नहीं हुआ क्या? नहीं 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 हुआ है ब्लेज जी। मैं ट्राई करता हूँ फिर भी थोड़ी रिसर्च करते हैं कि गैम्बल वाला ऐड कर सके। मैं तो पॉइंट से रिलेटेड कुछ और गेम डाल दूंगा जिससे तुम लोग कमा सको पॉइंट्स गैम्बलिंग टाइप समथिंग। यार हैमिल्टन फिर लूज कर रहा है टाइम। चलो मैं चला दिहाड़ी पे 9 बज गए लाइव चालू हो गया। बाय 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 करवा जी सी यू टुमारो आई गेस। और रात में शायद स्ट्रीम नहीं होगी लेकिन फिर भी देखते हैं। दूसरा बॉट के पॉइंट से ये कमांड यूज नहीं कर सकते ब्लेज जी। वही तो दिक्कत है ना अगर दूसरे बॉट में ये वाली चीज़ होता यूज़ करने वाला तो मेरे को अपना स्ट्रीमर बॉट की ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ती। तो ऐसे करो कि सारे कमांड वही बॉट पे ऐड करो जिसमें नहीं हो सकता है। मैंने ट्राई किया था इसीलिए तो दूसरा स्ट्रीम अपना बॉट यूज़ करना पड़ा। ऐड पढ़ लेना भाई। ओके ओके गरवा जी पढ़ लेंगे। अगर लाइक नहीं किए हो तो लाइक जरूर करके जाना भाई लोग। 10 watchers on the stream, let's go. Like and subscribe everybody who is new to this channel. 8 laps to go. Norris gained what?
Really doing everything to stay ahead of Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari.
3 seconds, I guess. Norris gained 3 seconds behind PS3.
Can you see the big
I think PS3 is struggling.
Your commentary box window.
Yes. Norris is still inside DRS range of L1.
It's going to make the notebook a bit soggy if nothing else.
Come on, chat, let's go.
Guess what? Lap 37, Martin. How much faster was Lando Norris?
Hit the like button for Ferrari.
6 tenths, just about 7 tenths in the end. That's the gap that he can get it down by.
Russell 11 seconds behind Verstappen.
He's going to rue those mistakes.
Verstappen is also getting inside DRS range of Leclerc, and I think Leclerc is struggling. I don't know, but I think
he's just coming up to Isaac.
Norris gaining a lot.
There's really nobody in front of Hadjar.
He's inside 6 seconds. He's gaining.
Actually going along quite nicely.
What did Piastri did any mistake or what?
7 seconds between Piastri and Norris. This is Charles Leclerc locking up on his tyres that he's been running for 25 laps, his medium tyres, and losing quite a bit of time as a result of that lock-up. Piastri's going to get a lovely slipstream behind Hadjar going up through Blanchimont.
Oh, Norris 5.5 seconds behind Piastri.
Because of that lock-up, but it's not.
Hamilton
Yeah, I think
outside
Leclerc
DRS
on
range
this
of
lap
Albon.
a couple of tenths faster than Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
Leclerc Verstappen 1.2 seconds behind.
Yeah. Like I have got information, and then when he's getting close, I have too much information. He becomes not over.
Yeah, he's getting a bit frazzled in there, isn't he? So
Leclerc is getting a little bit frustrated with the comms.
Got that down to 1.1, but still crucially just out of drag reduction system range.
Right,
Come on, Hamilton.
Piastri down the Kemmel straight. Piastri will be getting the toe
At least P6.
and a chance to lap Isaac Hadjar. I would
At
have
least
thought.
we can
He's,
expect P6.
Had some blue flags waved his way, but as they go into Les Combes, he's still actually ahead.
Norris gaining. Oh, at almost 1 second faster. Norris is from PS3.
Slap, so it's, as you say, you can see for yourselves, exactly 5 seconds the gap. They're well clear of anybody else, and Leclerc still managing to keep Verstappen at bay.
Verstappen is getting ever close to Leclerc. He's lost 210. He lost 210 behind Leclerc.
Who also haven't pitted
Hamilton is
for a
also
second
losing
time
time.
to change slick tyres, but he's holding on with the others having DRS assistance behind him to that 10th place. We're on board now with Ollie Behrman. He's got Yuki Tsunoda in his sights. See, if Ollie Behrman could just get past Yuki Tsunoda, he might finish 11th in this race. It'd be the 4th race in a row that he's finished 11th. He joined a lot of people with the record for the most consecutive finishes in a single place other than first. It's the world's most stupid stat, but I absolutely love it. And he's just one more place off joining the record holders.
4.7 seconds now. Norris is catching Piastri very quickly indeed. 5 to go, including this lap.
Of course, what he will now come up against is Isaac Hadjar, which
Come
might
on,
just
Hamilton. Hamilton is
10
maintaining
3/10
1.5
so,
seconds
as they reach the end of the Kemmel
distance.
straights. But what he has got, Lando Norris, as well as the advantage of the
Longest
hard
stint
tyre, more
ever
durable,
someone got
lasting
is
longer.
Ocon
Piastri
with
nursing a
32
bit
laps.
his mediums
Older
towards the end
tyres.
of this race. We're
And
on
he's
lap
still
40.
holding entirely
Time is
behind.
running out for Lando Norris, but he's definitely not giving up the ghost here. He might
Lando
yet get this down to something
4.5
dramatic on the last
seconds,
lap.
5 laps
But
to
it is
go.
going to be last lap Lando, I think, if he's going to get past
Can
Oscar
Lando
Piastri.
do
And as
something
it
on the
stands,
last lap?
16 points the advantage for Oscar Piastri. If he wins this race, it'll be 2 points the advantage for Oscar
Can Lando
Piastri.
do
if Lando
something
Norris
on the
wins
last
this
lap?
race.
Norris still behind Hadjar.
There is sales of rain developing around the track, currently clear. We're monitoring.
Is it me or is it
Hamilton
Spa?
1.5
Someone
seconds
comes on late in
behind
the race and says, "There
Albon.
might be a bit of rain, you know, for a couple of laps."
It could be Norris has lost a lap.
Verstappen
of gain
1.2
there
seconds
Hadjar
behind
is
Leclerc.
Still in front of him as they head towards the
And
chicane. He'll outbreak him now. But,
Norris
this
is
a
still
lap
gaining
gone
on
of
PS3.
catching.
Yeah.
4.6 seconds behind.
1.7 seconds or so that he's lost with a couple of little mistakes, Lando Norris, and how costly they could be.
5 laps to
come the
go.
end of this
5
race.
laps to go.
He's still gained on him a little bit. My goodness.
4.3 seconds behind. Norris is gaining. PS3 stars are
Piastri
won.
finished second in the race last year.
PS3
Second,
stars are
after George Russell,
Hamilton,
first on the road, was
38,
disqualified. Lewis Hamilton
39
inheriting the
seconds
victory. Lando
behind.
Norris, who's never finished in the top 4 in a Grand Prix
PS3.
here at Spa, and he is chasing hard still.
And I don't think the two leaders will see any more traffic now because Sainz and
Oh,
Colapinto
how
ahead of them,
much?
still maintaining good pace. This is a straight fight now between Piastri and Norris. Piastri nursing his tyres to the end. Norris wringing the neck
Hamilton.
of his.
And Verstappen coming back a bit at Charles Leclerc too. So there's
Norris
still time in
inside
this race
4
for
seconds.
Max Verstappen to
Inside
try and
4
get an
seconds, 4
overtake.
laps to go. Can Norris
Frustrated behind
gain 1
Leclerc
second
for
a
pretty
lap?
much the whole race, but there's not a huge amount of difference between
Can
the two of them
Norris
as Ocon
gain 1
leads
second
through
a lap?
Blanchimont, Antonelli and Alonso behind him. The gap now Norris has cleared.
Come on, Hamilton, do it.
Isaac Hadjar, the gap 3.8
Verstappen
seconds.
1.7,
Lando Norris
1.1.
in the first sector.
Verstappen's getting inside the GRS
in
range
the middle
of
sector.
Leclerc.
Lando now can see his rival very
And
clearly
Dinelli
indeed, and Oscar Piastri will
can't
see the
pass
McLaren
Ocon.
in his mirrors.
Even on a gloomy day, and it is turning a bit gloomy once again here at Spa, that papaya stands out. And I don't know what
Can
difference does
Tsunoda
it make to
take
a
Gasly?
driver's mindset, Martin, when you can suddenly see your rival right behind you.
It spurs you on. There's no doubt
Verstappen
about
inside,
it. You can
Verstappen
measure-
inside
you
DRS
measure
range.
corner lap by lap, just how much you're catching as well.
Catching Esteban Ocon, Kimi Antonelli, but not catching and overtaking. He stays in 16th place, 15th then for Esteban Ocon, but that's just scraps for personal pride. This is the charge of the papaya number 4 for Lando Norris.
3 laps to go, chat.
The gap.
3 laps to
Oscar
go.
Piastri just having a little look at his mirrors. He'll see that Lando is right there.
3.6 seconds behind.
Weather update could be a few
There
drops
could be
in
a
turn
few
1
raindrops
in the last
in turn
couple of
1
laps.
in the last
Not
couple of
likely
laps.
expecting it, but not impossible.
Last
Just
lap
a tenth
rain,
of a
maybe.
second
Last
difference
lap
in the
rain.
first part of the lap. Tom Stallard has a little bit of a look there to see if there's any
Verstappen
rain
lost
coming.
time.
The gap now
Lost little
3.2
bit
seconds.
time
It's a
behind
brilliant
Leclerc.
charge by Lando Norris. Got to say, out in front, it's very, very well controlled and managed by Oscar Piastri. 29 laps he's been on
I
these
think
medium compound
Hamilton-
tyres, and his pace is still very, very good.
Hamilton
Norris on the hard tyre,
only
picking up the
going to
pace,
get
having
P7.
switched on to what has turned into, Martin, a much better race tyre than anyone was expecting.
Yeah, those two little errors, we talked about them, but he'd have been really into his slipstream and his DRS
Hamilton
by now.
1.3
but
seconds
hey-ho,
behind.
They happened. There's nothing you can do about it, but he's certainly got his head down as Lando Norris, and he's gaining another
Norris
6
is
tenths already in the
getting
first 2 sectors
inside
of this lap. He's going to
3
run out of
seconds.
laps.
But this is a crucial lap now coming up. 2
Norris
laps
is
to go
gaining a
for Oscar
lot.
Piastri and
He
for
needs to
Lando
gain
Norris. And the
almost
gap as they cross the
1.5
line is
seconds in
3.1
every lap.
seconds. Could have been 1.4 seconds. Lando could have been within DRS. Oh, and he locks up there going into the source on the final lap. And is
He
that
fucked up.
third little error going to cost
He
Lando Norris
fucked
here?
I
up.
don't catch him anyway, to be honest. but
Lost
yeah,
1
there's a lot
second.
of
He
marbles out
fucked
there,
up.
aren't there? You see the debris on the track. You can see it all over the place. The bits of discarded rubber we refer to as marbles.
Oh, Norris.
But yeah, that's
fucking
cost him,
fuck
hasn't
up,
it?
man.
That's cost him the final charge, and he lost 1.1 seconds there.
It certainly has.
Oh, it seems like Verstappen has also lost
Listen to the team radio and hear how
DRS.
calm Oscar Piastri,
He
I'm
lost
sure,
almost
has been
5 times behind
throughout this
Leclerc.
race on the team radio, but it's another solid drive from this young man as Jackie Ickx. What a brilliant race winner, Formula One driver, and all-round character, is ready to wave the checkered flag here. And looking like he's going to wave it to Oscar Piastri, who can now see he's
for
got a margin
the
of 5
win.
seconds. He's solid, isn't he? He's impenetrable sometimes, Oscar Piastri. He neither gets flustered and excited or gets too down and depressed.
Yeah, and I've said it many times already this
Lando's
season, that car
fans are leaving.
when it comes down to the championship showdown is going to pay such big dividends for him.
When the rain was coming down and we were having a chat in the commentary box, we were talking about music legends who have been on the grid and the
Come
tributes
on,
that were paid this
Hamilton.
week. But Formula One's own Aussie
At
on this
least
Sabbath
P6.
Sunday in Spa
What?
starts his
Ollie
final
Behrman
lap,
overtakes
and he's been on
Tsunoda.
song today, and he's going to take the headlines, and he will deserve them too.
His last 2 laps, Oscar Piastri.
2 laps to go.
personal best.
2 laps
He
to
was
go.
saving some grip in case he needed it. He didn't.
And it's a grip that might yet strengthen his
Hamilton almost inside the DRS range of Albon.
As we start the second part of the season, has been won, decided or lost, but
Final lap.
to take to Hungary. after his teammate had won the last couple of races. A
Final
16-point
lap.
champion lead.
Can Hamilton do it, Chad? What do you think?
Well, not totally, but ensure that he should lead into the summer break, and those things can really help the confidence too. Charles Leclerc has kept Max Verstappen at bay here today and is just opening up the gap once again on him. Alex Albon still has Lewis Hamilton pressuring him in 6th place.
Hamilton gaining, Hamilton gaining, Hamilton gaining. Last lap Hamilton, last lap Hamilton. Can we see? Last lap Hamilton magic.
Yeah, absolutely. Gave him the lead.
He's 7th and half a 10 behind. Albon, come on Hamilton, 4th and behind. Oh, he lost 2 tenths in the middle sector, I think. Hamilton's going to get 6 points, Albon 8 points. Come on Hamilton.
30 race scoring streak. Promoted to 2nd place here last year. He's gone one better here at Spa
And we
this year,
got
and he's done
our
it
race
all by
winner,
himself.
Oscar Piastri.
Wins the
Belgium Grand Prix.
And it is Lando Norris home in 2nd place for a 6th 1-2 finish of the season for a dominant McLaren team. High fives aren't enough. It's high tens for Zach Brown on the pit wall.
Leclerc for P3.
In 6th Grand Prix, it's a super drive for
Half
him.
second behind Albon. Hamilton. Can he do it? Can he show us?
Qualifying yesterday might just have paid dividends here today. Comes home to finish on the podium. Max Verstappen in 4th. Lewis Hamilton is pushing Alex Albon all the way to the line as George Russell crosses that line. Alex Albon.
Alex Albon got P6, Hamilton P7. So our top 3 is here, Chad. P1 for Oscar Piastri.
Afternoon. Really good.
Let's go.
P2 for Lando Norris and P3 is Charles Leclerc, Chad. Finally, a podium for Ferrari. Ferrari is doing good. Ferrari is doing good. Hamilton, maybe he can overtake Albon. He lost too much time behind him, man. Too much time behind him. That's our top 3, chat. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Fucking stupid guy he is, man. Lando, what a fucking stupid guy he is. He fucked up his start. He fucked up his start. Yo, 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 chat. 8 people watching this stream. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are a Ferrari fan, you can join my Discord too, where we criticize Ferrari for their bad decisions. Yo, yo, yo. Nice recovery for Hamilton. Nice recovery for Hamilton. 11 overtakes. 11 place gain. Most overtake from anybody in this race. Oh, I don't know how long we have to wait to see Hamilton on the podium for Ferrari. By the way, nice call for Hamilton from Hamilton for the slicks, man. Nice call from Hamilton. What a guy, man. PSG, what a guy. Too good, man. One Norris locked up. Lost 1.20 seconds. That's a lot. Still another great race for McLaren's P1, P2, another. How long we have to wait to see for Hamilton podium, man. Oh, we can hope for Hungary. Charles giving interview chat. Charles with the interview.
Suit you, and you had to really work in that first stint. How was it with Max behind on the Inters?
Max was behind the whole race within 2 seconds, so it's never easy. But I knew that the first part of the race was the trickiest one for us because we...
Yo, 8 people are still watching. If you haven't liked this stream yet, please hit that like button. And also the subscribe button. Charles defended like a lion today, man. Charles defended like a lion. And usually Hamilton drive well outside top 10. If he qualifies outside the top 10, he drives really well. That's I have seen. From P8 from pit lane to P7. Maybe if he did qualify really well, he can get P5, I guess. P5 is the last he can get. Max was really fast today. Leclerc was really fast. And PS is on the another level. Fastest lap, I think fastest lap is of Norris, 1:46.0. Track record. Oh, not a bad race. I can say not a bad race. I had enjoyed seeing Hamilton overtaking almost half the field. Why he's still driving Lando? He's making so many mistakes, man. So many mistakes. He did 3 crucial mistakes in this race. 3 crucial mistakes. And also a bad pit stop too. Chad, I think Lando is the most overrated driver ever in the F1 history. Lando is the most overrated driver. Oh, fuck all driver, man. Lando. I don't know why McLaren still supports Norris. I think for the second half of the season, McLaren is going to support PS3. going to favor more Piastri than Norris. Zach Brown is looking little bit sad today because his favorite driver didn't win. Yo, 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 Oscar for the win. I think he's going to win this championship. He's somewhat like Kimi Raikkonen, kind of cool guy. One 46.5. Qualifying fucked Hamilton race, and he fucked his qualifying. So let's see, guys, if we can win Hungarian Grand Prix. Last race before summer break. Let's go, Jets. Yo, 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 bye, guys, bye. Thanks for watching this stream. See you all next week on the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's hope a good race for Ferrari. Bye, 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 everybody. And congrats to McLaren supporters and especially Oscar Piastri supporters. See you all next week on Hungarian Grand Prix. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, 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 everybody. Good